Yeah.
Yo. Told you guys we're going to be there. Just relax. We're coming. We're busy people. It's Sunday.
For the
I was going to say
people.
Sunday for Christ's sakes, but I didn't want to get people mad at me. Bolt of lightnings will be coming through the ceiling and everything. What's up, everybody?
What's up, dude?
You waiting for me to do it? Welcome to a new episode of Right
Out
the
Box. There we go. There was only three of us, so we got to break that down. I'm happy to be here tonight. Happy to see you guys. Shout out to everybody that's watching this now. Shout out to everybody that's watching it later. Sunday's a tough night. I get it. You're putting the kids to bed. You're watching wrestling or whatever the hell you're doing. But hey,
wrestling.
We're giving you guys an option, something to get away from all the normal crap that's going on. Stay off your phone, stay off the news, and get here hanging with us. Mm-hmm. Right off the bat, my name is Dust Mites. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to go right to this guy. Fuck, that way.
Yo, this your boy Eric B.
I got to put arrows up here.
It is me, your boy Eric B, man. Happy to join you guys. What is popping tonight, good people?
That's a great intro. It's me, Eric B. You know it's me, Eric B.
Yep, been using it for a while now.
Have you?
Yeah.
Man, I thought I came up with that one. Damn it. Damn it.
Hey, man, you can't take the credit for everything. You already got a lot.
Man, I got a lot of catchphrases under this belt, man.
You got a lot, man.
Tune tickles. I don't know what else we could say, but thanks for joining tonight, man.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Let's talk about this guy. At least this one's easy for us. He's downstairs tonight.
It's
What's
that
up,
guy, Derek B.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? It's your man. Hold up.
Oh, he's gonna swing
He's
in.
gonna slide in.
What up, bro? It's your boy Derek B. In the place to be. Up in the R.O.C. What up, Chet Squad?
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know you got some hip hop heads on here, D. That's all that is.
Yeah, no, that's
hip hop heads in the building.
Right here, we're old school hip hop from '89 right now. We're in 87, 88 mode right now. You know. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's right. Chat Squad popping.
Yeah, we got a couple people in there for a Sunday. They're a little thirsty. It looks like they're thirsty. First, I want to apologize. I know I said this week being I was on vacation, where I was going to do a little bit more streaming with everybody, but it's kind of a different week for me. I had some things I needed to take care of, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to let you guys down. Send all your hate mail to dustmites@hotmail.com. I don't even have a Hotmail anymore, but you know.
It's going to be some hot mail.
Hey, I'm not checking it because I don't even think I know how to get back into that account, you know? How many Hotmail accounts did you have back in the day?
Just one. Just one? Yep. And then I was able to convert that into my Microsoft account when I started working for the company, so it was seamless.
So many old school emails because I was a rascal on the internet back in the day.
You had shadow accounts.
Dude, you had to, man. You had to. I was part of the ARG squad, you know what I mean? It was pirating and it was blogs with anonymous names because I was giving away free music and you know.
Oh, well, see, that's a little different.
There was plenty of things.
That's a little.
I wasn't doing anything like on that. No.
There's people who burn their accounts just to mess with people. I thought you was out there trolling, folks.
No. I mean, we used to do message board trolling. Like, remember? I don't know if you remember Easy Board. Easy Board was like a message board format. It was easy, which is why they called it Easy Board. It was free, and you could make your templates and your colors and make it for. I started plenty of Easy Boards back in the day for Transformers communities. For hip hop stuff, plenty of stuff where I met a lot of people that I still talk to today from. And there was a couple of guys that I ran with that were all computer heads. I was kind of like new learning from them and whatnot. And we used to just scroll through different easy boards looking for topics like, women's knitting or something like that. And we had accounts, the Arnolds, and we would go in there. Everybody was a different Arnold Schwarzenegger for a different moon, and we would type in the Arnold voice. Yeah, we type like it's Arnold, Fuck you, your stupid wool quilts, your quilter. It's the like we would just do stupid stuff, until we got banned, and then we would just move on to the next. Yeah, it was kind of trolling, but that's the early school internet, man. It was fun.
I feel you. Ricky, I still use mine too, man. That's my main email account. I went from AOL to Hotmail. And Hotmail.
I was going to say, bruh, do you even AOL?
AOL, bro.
Do you even CompuServe? Bruh.
I never had an
AOL. Man. It sounds like a fax machine every time you logged in, bro.
I was.
Yeah.
I was on Instant Messenger, but I never had like an AOL email.
Dude,
I
that
always
was my
had
first email.
I had
very first email was AOL.
How many little CDs you get in the mail?
Yeah.
30 days free.
I had AOL every time it was free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you went there like, what am I getting here that I don't have over there? The one thing was ease. Everything was all together. That was the one cool thing about AOL was everything was all together.
Yeah, everything was there. Your
everything
chats,
was together.
Your everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was all you needed right there.
Early Apple days. You know what I mean? How Apple has everything all together and simple. So
then you had
we're talking old school. We're talking
right.
old school
That Zero. Then you had Juno email. Dude, I had
GeoCities.
Yo. Post office was mad back in the day, shorty. All these services started popping out. Man. Post office was hot.
The worst thing, and I know we all hated it, was getting 700 Yahoo greeting cards in your mailbox for Christmas or any type of holiday.
Yep.
The hours that people spent sitting there making animated gift Christmas cards,
but I still remember the yak and the Yahoo. I remember all that, man. I remember that.
Yo,
that's a conversation, man. Going back and talking about old school internet and 56K, and I mean, I know I have large conversations about how we used to transfer music over, and and once one guy got like I remember I had before cable, I had a DSL. Ooh, it's double the speed of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it was just like, it was like weird. Now I could send you a song. It'll take an hour, but you'll get it. You know what I mean?
You'll get it, yeah.
You'll get it.
Remember downloading LimeWire and Morpheus, and like the upload speeds were always better than the download speeds.
I used to have to go and, make CDs and send it to people like when I worked on tracks with my buddy Liquid in LA, it was like we would work on them together. So I would send them the drums, the samples, and everything. He'd open it up in his program, which I used, and then he'll add some keyboard effects and tweak it, and then he would send it in an envelope, put some stamps on it, send it to me. I'd wait a week for it to get to me. And honestly, when you're living on two different sides of the country, that's basically how we made music back in the day. We're just lucky enough we had a format where we could put it on and send it. It wasn't like 2-inch reels, like back in the day. But
and this is probably why you're able to drop so much music now so fast, because you don't have that slowdown process.
Yeah, I could just, hey, check this out. Just throw it in I just drop it into a Facebook chat, and you could hear a decent MP3 stream of it. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy. BearShare, Napster.
Yep.
Dude, you know how many nights I spent there trying to get viruses out of my computer, notepads, trying to find the DLL files and going into this folder to that folder.
It's crazy. Hey, Rock Jesus said AIM got him in a many fights. I bet it did. I bet it did.
Sir. Facebook gets him into many fights.
Hey, that's all Facebook is, man. Is AOL Instant Messenger. You could just check it later. It's not in real time. That's all it is.
It's just filth. It's all filth. Hey, we're not here to talk about the old school internet. It was just something that we it was kind of cool to just talk about when we first popped in. It just came in my mind. I figured we could all bullshit about that a little bit. But we're here to look at some toys, pull things right out the boxes.
Yeah, man.
As they say. Any of you gents want to go first here?
You see them boxes over there. You see them boxes over there.
Floating right there. That's so stupid. Go ahead, Derek. It works.
You go ahead and you go up. You open us up.
Do you want to start
no, you good?
I'm not. Yo, so I got my second sound wave in. Finally, this mug
All
came
right.
in.
He says no, but he just pulls it out the side.
Dude,
Right.
pre-ordered this last. Look, pre-ordered this last. I want to say no, October,
Okay.
and I had got ordered this one first because I missed out on everybody else. Let me put it this way: I missed out on Nick, so I had to get it elsewhere, and I ended up ordering it in two places because I wasn't sure who I was going to be able to get it from. And this dude I was talking to, is a direct seller. He's all the way in China and whatnot. I think it's Singapore or whatever. And he was like, yeah, just get it from me. He sent out a message to everybody. It was like, yo, I got them. You want them? Pre-order them through me. Put a deposit down or pay down on it, or pay the invoice.
Oh, that's when the originally pre-orders went out. You missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then, right after a month after I did it with his, because this is my first time with him. I wasn't sure how I was gonna go, so I was like, let me see who else had. TF Source just put up theirs because they came in late in the game, and they had basically. I'm trying to remember this in order. They put it out. I ordered from them. Then they increased their price again.
They did. They did.
So they didn't hold the pre-order price.
$30-$40 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was $289.
So they didn't hold on to your pre-order price.
Right. And so I was like, yo, I had got it in the pre-order. So added to my stack of my other stuff. What they did, hey, TF Source, I'm not knocking you or whatever, but this ain't a ding against you. Kind of is, but it ain't. I'm not trying to tell everybody don't go to TF Source. That's not my thing. So anyway,
I'll tell you guys not to go to TF Source.
Right.
You jacked me up for $30, and I might have to punch your eye.
Dude, there's one thing that in all the years doing this, I'm not afraid to be the bad guy.
Hey, whatever, man. At this point, it's whatever.
I love you guys, but
we got too many resources out here.
I love my R.O.C fam, but I don't care about these. Well, Agabus, of course.
But check it. But check it. Yeah. Oh no, we don't dog Agabus. No, not here. No. But anyway,
so
they basically, real quick, they basically took the pre-order off and refunded my money, and then they didn't add it. They tried to take it and add it to the stack with the new price. I was like, oh no, no.
Yeah.
Shot him. I got on there, shot him. I was like, dude, no, this is not what I told y'all to do. Give me. I want it in my stack. And they was like, well, in order to do that, they gotta take off. They gotta remove the pre-order and add it to the stack. I was like, no, okay, that's cool and all, but I want the original price I had it for.
Right. Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. And they apologized. They sent like 3 apology emails, and it was like, okay, no, you apologizing, but you ain't doing. So just add it.
You apologizing, but you ain't doing it.
Right. Yeah. So
I want 3.
So basically
5.
When that one, when Acoustic Wave finally dropped,
who?
I got my Acoustic Wave from TF Source first, and that was back in, when was that? What was that? January, December, or right before Christmas?
Yeah, it was like right after Christmas or something like that.
Yeah, right before Christmas. That's when I got it. Just got this joint a week and a half ago.
Yeah, it was in the shipping container.
I was
sitting over there in New York chilling.
I said, yo, man, I'm sorry, I can't do business with you no more, man, because but if I'm waiting on you and I got to do right out the box, I'll be doing right out the box real late. Nah, I'm not. No.
It doesn't have to be the newest, hottest thing. It's whenever you get it. What do you like to like? What? Look at what Jose started bringing out some old school shit one night. I was like, oh wow,
yeah, and I was about to do that. But the way my storage room is set up, it's like, yo, if I go back into archives, if I had to go to the archives, I got to really dig through and climb over.
You got too much new stuff in the front of it.
That's a video for a different day, bro. That's a video for a different day.
That's not your shelf.
Come join us as we
podcast within itself. That storage
dig in the bins. We're gonna be digging in the bins. See,
no doubt.
There's a new show right there, digging in the bins. See how easy this is, people. Copyright, little C next to it. C circle.
What else you got, D?
So I did, and oddly enough, when I walked in there, I was talking about Jose and his Function X-rays. Guess what was in easy reach? My Function X.
Yo, those things
So
were
it was
fire
right
back in the
there. I
day.
was
they
like,
were great.
nah,
They were
I
good
don't want to
stuff.
see that.
Those were really good headmasters.
Those were
man.
good figures.
I haven't
man.
even opened the mugs. I've had the mugs for years. It's still in the
Oh,
box.
you tripping? That's
What?
the next show. That's what you should have did tonight.
No,
You
but
never opened them.
I never opened them. It was just like, when I got them, because at that time I was trying to make up my mind whether I was going to do Legends, whether I was going to do Masterpiece, whether I was going to do,
Chug,
whatever.
keep it chug. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Charlotte said,
ultimately,
"Play
I was
some
just like, I'm
peasant."
definitely not going to do Chug. But Legends. Let me see what looks good. And then those was when they started coming out.
Jose,
with
get
their,
in here.
Masters. Huh?
Jose Thompson, what's up, fellas? Get your butt in here, man.
I mean, you don't have to have anything to pop in here. Dude's got the key, man.
Jose,
He's got a key to the studio. It's up to him,
Jose,
Get in here,
come on
man.
in,
We want to hang out with you.
So look, D, this what we gonna do. I'm gonna go next because you got that one thing there.
Yeah.
Go grab those because
You
it'll
want
be
me to
perfect
grab
for the
them?
night. Go
Yeah,
grab
do it,
those.
man. Let's see how you feel
Okay.
about them.
Yeah. Let's get
All
that right out the box experience.
All right, cool.
You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna
Jose,
go and I'm
this
gonna
is for
bust
you.
through them real quick. So I'm gonna start off with the retail stuff that I got. I know everybody's kind of getting these right now. So I got a couple bats.
Oh,
Not one, not two, but I did get 3 from my Amazon order. I gotta get the 3, man. It's
Troop
something about
building.
threes, man.
Yeah, 3. I think 3 is a good troop building starter.
I think so too.
You make one look a little different than the other 2, so he's kind of like the leader of the
Exactly.
little squad.
See,
You're gonna get those.
You got it.
Of course, man. That's my first rodeo. You're gonna get that transparent, those 3D transparent
I might
shields
because
for the chest that I seen that were going around.
just keeping this one thing open is not really working for me, and keeping it closed is not even that great either.
Hold that up. Yeah, it kind of loses something. It should have a symbol or something on there.
I agree. Maybe I can get some Cobra symbols, but they got the yellow ones on the shoulder. I don't remember them being yellow in the cartoon, but that's obviously what they're going. 5 is a nice sweet man. 5 is probably
5 is
overkill
scalper
for your
status,
collection.
bro. I'm gonna have
Do
to have
you
a talk
collect
with you.
props?
5 is going on some scalper status, bro.
Yeah, do you even collect? Yo, Charlotte said that troop building is it's a nasty rabbit hole. It can be
Troop building when they're all in boxes behind you, stacked up next to priority boxes.
She said she got 12 foot soldiers. You not troop building.
Wow.
You out here having a toy shelf built up. All right, so that's it for retail. But I did get something in, man, that I'm excited that. I mean, what a time to be alive! Like being a collector.
Hold on. Not to we don't want to stop it, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, snuck in the back door. American B Flex.
What up?
It's
What
been
up? What
too
up?
long, bro. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, guys. I'm good. What's up, fellas? What's
I don't
happening?
need no toys to be in here.
I was watching. I heard I pulled something out though from the room that I
Awesome.
that
There
I
you
just-
go.
It's not right out the box, but it kind of is because I never really messed with it in depth. So
Yeah,
I'll show
what we
you
do.
guys
Well,
what
usually when we do the realm out the box, we're kind of like changing it up a little bit. And
Yeah,
doing,
yeah.
there's right out the box, realm out the box, dig it in the bins. We're all over the place.
We all here talking about AOL.
AOL.com days,
Jose, anytime you're here, it's always a party, man. That's why.
Thanks,
Always.
man. Thanks.
My
Good to see
guy.
you guys. Good to see you guys.
Sir.
You're still slender over there, I see too.
Yeah. I'm holding it down, dude. But like I said, like I was gonna hit you up, just maintaining and stuff, Like I not really making progress, but just maintaining for months, Like kind of found the rhythm of okay, I could kind of eat the things I want and not really gain weight,
Nice.
But I wanna get a little bit better, what I'm saying. So that just means I gotta tighten it up, and
just take your break, enjoy a little bit, and then you tighten the belt.
Get to it.
It's like me. That's what I do.
Don't let me hop in and disturb you.
Right? No.
it's all good.
Come on, man. It's Sunday night. Whatever, man. This is whatever's clever, man.
Yeah, so
Whatever's clever.
So we talked about the deformation space airplanes on the last time that I was on, and they are great figures, phenomenal. But what's cool about it is that I also was doing the Takara ones because those are my bot modes, and I finally got the Skywarp.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Now that you have both, this is awesome. We can kind of feel how you feel and your differences.
Let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So
let's talk about it.
There's some great things about it. It's still just as good as the Thundercracker and the Starscream. I mean, it's what I needed to do on the shelf.
They look great.
They are phenomenal. But look at these purples.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, the camera's always going to pick it up differently too. So
no, that's not the camera. I'm telling you that is the
car is like blue. It looks mad blue.
It's so purple that it's blue. It's like blurple. It's like a blurple color. So like that lavender is spot on. And you had this one, Dust, so you know like that color is very close, right? But that is like it's almost a bluish purple, man. And like even look at the symbol down there. Like that's purple.
Yeah,
that's like dark purple almost.
I always thought the purples the colors were kind of too like muted on them until I started going back and watching the cartoons again. And I mean, we did it. We brought the screen caps up.
We looked at animation shells like that gray and everything, man. So it's perfect. But the Takara thruster effects work great in the deformation space. So
they work also, huh? Yeah. Well, that's if you get thrusters on yours. I know there's some people that don't.
Oh no, really? So they missing feet.
The one thing about that's gonna hold this company back is like their quality control, and there's not much.
Yeah, just ask Derek.
There's enough out there right now that are putting people like questioning whether they do want it or not. And I noticed the price point jumped from 124 to 144 now.
Yeah.
So the second runs are a little bit higher, or maybe because I don't know, they're taking account of the wing fillers. I don't know, whatever it is. But honestly, I don't see many people that did get them have issues. It's just
there's a small people. I mean, theirs came broken right out the box.
Right. All you need is 2 or 3 people, and then oh my god, this is garbage. It's a piece of shit. Well, you didn't even. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to touch it. It's $140. If you're in this collection and you're worried about $140 and you're collecting Transformers, Masterpiece Transformers,
still less than normal Masterpiece.
Yeah, you're in the wrong fucking business, man. Spin the wheel, take the chance. You get your money back.
This was $225, I think.
Yeah, you're paying that 120, 140 price tag on a Carbot now. It is official Masterpiece.
That's 2 DS Skywars for the price of 1 Masterpiece Skywars.
Yes.
And honestly, in your opinion, what are the differences other than color-wise and the muting of the paints? I mean, I would say Takara's got to be a little bit more articulated. Are they taking a little bit more or chances with the sculpt because of being articulated? Is that good? Is it like breaking sculpt more?
Initially, we would think that, right? But this has an ab crunch, which is great. But the ab crunch is a part of it's held by this little flap at the back, and you don't have that. It's a hinge on the deformation. But I get why they did this because they wanted all the pieces to be integrated and to be used. But that's it. It has an ab crunch. It has no waist swivel, but it does come with some really good head sculpts. It comes with 4 total head sculpts, which is great. The other ones only come with 3. It has a great butterfly joint, which the other one also has. So deformation space is more articulated, but I think this is more tune accurate as far as full sculpt. The colors are just off. And it comes with little gun accessories and stuff. So I'm happy for everything I need to use it for bot mode. It's just I wish the colors, even on their website, like if you go and look at Masterpiece Skywarp on Hasbro Pulse, the colors are way brighter than this.
Yeah.
Now,
but how do you feel with materials?
Materials, great.
I never had. Oh my god, I'm afraid. I don't want to move this.
No, at this point, I transformed it 3 times. Right, this is the 3rd one.
Okay.
Because it comes in plain mode. The stand is great. Actually, I think they've gotten better at each figure because they're tighter. The stand is even tighter. So they've QC'd it up, which is good. And there's not a loose joint on here at all, man. There's ratchets where they need to be. There's friction where it needs to be. It's well built. The die cast is where it needs to be. There's none in the feet, but it's all in the torso. Gotcha. So it balances good. And the back cleans up well. I know it's not as clean as the deformation,
No,
but
I
it
know.
still cleans
But,
up well
I mean,
enough for
even-
everything to be included.
Even with you take away the backing plates off the DS, it's still
Mm-hmm.
not super pretty, but it's clean.
Yeah, it's
It
clean
still
enough.
is clean, but you could still see some naughty naughties with that.
Yeah. So like for instance, this hides all those flaps.
Yeah.
So the flaps that you would have that are part of the actual wing, that all hides behind here. You know, you can see it there. So
Yeah.
even the
Yep.
tail
So
pouch-
they even thought of that was great that they even thought about that.
Right,
honestly.
because I was going to ask about,
Wow,
you know,
am I
did it use
saying
ink
something
fillers or
positive
anything
about
like
Takara? Oh my god,
that? Yeah.
where's that lightning when you need it?
and it's hard to also tell, but both of the cockpits, because it comes with a faux cockpit and another cockpit, they all tuck behind here. So
Okay.
you got two of them just back there. But
It looks clean. So let me since you're the Seeker guy, what's going on with these fourth party KOs that they're saying that they're making them better? What are they making them better? How are they making them better? What's better than the regular Takara release? All right, I didn't know. Maybe you looked into it because I know they're on Show
did look
Z.
into it.
Show Z has them up now, so
they're cheaper. Well, the Starscream
Of course.
originally had ankle issues. Like Bobby's leaning was an issue on a couple others. Thankfully, I didn't have that problem. I locked the feet in; they didn't move. Some people's feet weren't locking in. The knees, unless you put the legs forward all the way and made them kind of do the Michael Jackson lean, he wouldn't stand up. So I think they're fixing that, and they figured, okay, if we're fixing this, then we might as well just add a little more die-cast here, a little more paint there, and now you got that figure. Maybe they have die-cast in the feet on that one. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense for them to do it because of how the feet fold up into the figure.
all right. So Show Z right now has it's a European buy only. The Starscream MP52 improved version says improved. $81. Wow, that's
So what that is somebody he sold that to somebody and they got it and probably don't want it anymore. So now you can buy it from Show Z and he ships it out to that person.
But it's a sample. Oh, it's the sample. That's why.
Okay, so it's
cheap.
probably
actual,
Ben's review.
It's a test shot. It's a test shot that they got.
So it's probably Ben's. It's probably the one he sent to Ben.
It's a good audience figure. I'm sending it back. Hey, that's where we got figure banging from. We got it from Ben. Figure.
Hey,
That's
shout
where it all
out to
came
Ben.
from, man. That's old school. That's old school R.O.C. fucking.
Yeah, I remember the interview.
Yeah, but that's old school R.O.C. Kind of throwback right there.
So what I will also say is that this figure, like the deformation, cleans up better in airplane mode. You see how like the panels, everything's tight.
Yeah.
Only thing is, this is an eyesore right there, but that's a part of the arms in robot mode.
Yeah, I can't
should
believe
all
they
been
didn't do
black.
that. Yeah.
That should all been black.
I mean,
but,
that's an easy fix, but
a little
still,
break.
that's just like really. But
Since you got
140.
since you got the white stripe on the wing, though, it kind of looks.
Yeah, it kind of blends in. It kind of
blends.
feels like it should be there.
Yeah,
but it
know,
should.
like not too hateful. But
Just
when
get
now,
El Marco.
now the color differences though with the other one, when you're comparing it, it's like, oh, okay, now like the deformation color definitely looks more on point. But the other one, like to the naked eye, at least to me, didn't look that hateful as far as like purple, like either. You know,
Well,
like
I'm looking at Show Z here now in their regular fourth party Eagle
Like 99,
Thundercracker 85.
85. Okay.
I
So
mean,
you
for
paid $4 buying
85,
the sample.
I think I would like to see or check out. You know what I mean? Check it
Yeah, I
out.
mean, if you just got some money you want to burn through real quick,
I didn't say I got money. Relax. So many people thinking that I'm some sort of fucking monger sitting on fucking tons of cash because I don't have kids and a fucking mortgage.
Life.
I get fucking yelled at from people. Well, you don't have kids and a mortgage. My bad. I wore condoms when I used to get laid and when I was 25. My bad. I was married. We lost a child. Thank God we lost the child. It sucks, but I would have to still be dealing with her right now. My ex-wife, I'm saying.
That's kind of fair. I can understand that.
Stupid dustisms. That's a dustism right there. But, you know.
But yeah,
Don't
I mean,
be
all in
mad
all,
at me.
man,
Because
I
you
think
would.
hey man, raw always feels better. It's not good to eat raw all the time. Oh man. But I think all in all, man, like it fits for what I need. They all look good together. They look good with Megatron. It's for me is great. And even the black on this figure is almost like a charcoal gray.
Oh, it's not even like a. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it's good, but like this is like a jet black, right? But this
Yeah.
is like you can see kind of a gray hue to it to an extent, and I
And the
love that.
funny
I
thing
think
is,
that
like,
looks
the
better.
car is not super glossy either, and everybody was
No.
talking about how the paint was semi gloss on the
Starscream deformation.
deform. That's it.
Yeah. So
was trying to
it has
pull
a
the words out of
semi gloss. I can go get the Starscream later, but the Starscream does have a sheen on it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There definitely is. It's not
Even
super.
the Takara
It's
one.
not super
the
flat.
Takara
But,
one has a sheen too.
yeah, but it's not super glossy like everybody was. Oh well, the Takara has paint that's glossy, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
I
All
tell
right,
you
so
what,
just-
people
sorry, go
need
ahead.
to take a chance and check out these jets. I know we talk so highly about them, but you know, I'm thinking about when I first took. When I first pulled that trigger was probably beginning of an October, if not end of September, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna try, and I didn't get it till like Thanksgiving, but you know.
So you're the reason why JD and Chan got theirs.
Yeah,
You brought yours down. Okay.
we had it at Realmsgiving.
Ramsgiving.
We had it at Realmsgiving. That
It's gonna be a different Ramsgiving this year. Hey, yo.
It's gonna be crazier than you think.
Yes.
But Realmsgiving this year is going to be a huge. Realmsgiving has a backdoor pass this year. It's going to be something bigger in the highlight, something bigger on the moniker. Realmsgiving's on the lower part of the moniker.
Oh, we got a pot. Let's get him out of there.
Oh,
Get him out of
Sybil.
here.
No, I invited Sybil. She's a good person. See you later, Sybil.
Bye.
To the cornfield you go.
Bye, Felicia.
Sybil.
All right, I only got one. I think two more things actually. So I know we talked about this at length and on so many different channels, but I just want to say, by far, this is the best. This is the best Perceptor out. I mean, the color palette,
which one is that in your hand? Because
this is the fans' choice. This is the Tesla. And that's Jansen.
Not Jansen.
I like the color on Jansen better, man.
Jansen.
It's not even close.
Jansen.
So, like, this Perceptor, like, the colors are great. The joints.
I really
are
like the blue better on
amazing.
Jansen than I do on the Fans Toys.
You know, I do like the blue better to an
It's just-
extent.
the Fans Toys
just
just a little
on
too
the
pale
present.
for me.
But man, when you get this on your 86 movie box shelf, man. Oh my God, the presence is crazy, man. Like it's just it does it, and then it's super clean. That don't mean Jansen is bad. Like Jansen is actually on my shelf as like in the general population of all the other bots because he was in season two, so he's up there with all of them, right?
I like that.
Like, what's going on?
I was like, how am I gonna displaying him? Am I putting a beaker in his hand? And I'm like, no, gun. No, you really don't see him much with a gun,
man. Nope,
he's not really a gun guy. So you just kind of just like just put him there. And I think I'm good with Tesla 1.0 right now to come down to my animated movie shelf because the Fans Toys animated movie figures that they have aren't super toony.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? They're still toony, but not kind of a little bit more stylized.
So the only two that are more toon-y would be the R.O.C and the Jabber. Coop is not even super toon.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to pull that down to that shelf to see if I can find that balance. And now with this talk about getting this deformation space blaster, there's the second blaster I need. I'll put blaster on season 2, bring down KFC because KFC is a little stylized. The X-Transbots a little bit, and I think that'll work out with that. And I think, see, I'm planning. See, just when I thought I was out.
So there's a deformation blaster. The same people that made the Seekers are doing a blaster.
Yeah, you didn't see that, huh?
Oh shit! I thought I saw a picture.
You want to pull that up?
It looked Legends to me or something. I think the picture.
It did.
It's a little rough.
So too, and I was like,
it's a little rough.
If that's what I saw, I was like, I saw it like, but I was like, it looks like a Mex Fans.
You got it.
Toy.
You got it. All right, pull it up.
It looks like a MFT Mex Fans Toys.
It kind of does, but remember, it's still a prototype. It's not done, but it does look simplified. But Ace was like, it's too blocky, and I'm like, blocky. I'm like, are we watching the same cartoon?
He was a lot.
You know, if they just did their Seekers to look as close as to it as possible, what do you want them to do with Blaster? He's square on top of rectangle onto squares and
Right. Hey, yo. Charlotte said this DS Blaster coming to Starscream.
come on, that's a Greg for Mercy joke. I saw that on the cafe.
Oh.
All right, can you guys see it? Sorry.
Yeah,
there
we see
go.
all your chat rooms there, buddy.
Hey, ew. All right, so that's it in robot mode. And
No,
No, we don't see that, man. Hold on.
You got
We see all your Facebook chats.
Oh, you still in there? Oh crap! All right,
That's
so
the
let
only
me
window that I
stop
have here.
sharing,
Hold on.
and let me go back to share my screen.
Yeah, and that RAM and Robert pulling that up.
Yo, that ram horn looks like
That-
shit.
Yeah, it looks like
It does look better than the
those,
KFC ram horn, though. The KFC one looks.
the KFC tapes. Yeah, it looks
That's
like the
worse,
KFC
but
joint.
honestly, I'm not buying
Like
it
an
for ram
orange
horn.
color KFC joint.
If this thing's $120, I'm happy. I got my second one. I don't care about everybody else. I'm happy.
Yeah,
That
$2 is non-refundable,
Let's
though.
just do my entire screen.
You want me to go into the group and just pull that up?
I got it now. Is that? Can you see it now?
Yes,
Sure, my
there we go.
entire
Yeah,
screen?
There
Okay.
there we go.
Ah, okay.
All right.
So that is what I saw. Yeah, that is.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, guys, it's like no different. Hold on, I'm just gonna throw.
Oh
myself
no,
in
them
there.
arms different.
I mean, look. I mean, you know, this is the
Kingdom looks better.
the kingdom, and it's just
Oh, out of the kingdom, yeah. Because look at that ram horn. Yikes!
yeah, the
Yeah.
ram horn is nothing to talk
Yes.
about.
So that
But
looks like it needs some paint and stuff. But
Yeah.
all right, I didn't get a super good
it's
look. I can just
it's
kinda
not
glance
super. It's
at
not.
it,
But
that's
look at
not
what it
bad.
is. It's
Hold on a second.
Blaster.
That's
It's
Blaster. Yeah.
go
that's
back
fine.
up. Go back up.
That's
Go back up
Blaster.
to the Blaster. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's Blaster. That's
So you know,
on.
it's gonna
It's
come
super
painted.
clean. There's no
Yeah, it'll
extra
come
shit
painted.
on there.
yeah.
What are
yeah.
people complaining about? It's simple. It's Blaster.
I will also say that this chest cavity, the cassette's gonna be small. Just looking at that chest cavity.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for MMC for that shit. So
Same.
they better release those cassettes,
That
man. But
gun though.
All
That
right.
gun.
When's that supposed to drop?
they said end of March.
Wow.
And those are masterpiece hands, man. Look at that. They're all individually articulated.
Yeah, I mean they're pinned and everything. I mean, I'm glad. I don't want
Knuckles.
Yeah, I don't want
All right, hold on.
splaying.
Hold that where that ram horn is.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not good.
That's the
I can't put you in there because we're screen sharing.
I don't think that's the
Hold on, hold on.
KFC.
Ace likes Splay.
Quick,
There's
quick,
no
quick, quick.
Splay. He's out.
Yeah,
You want me to stop
it's
sharing?
similar. It's similar. I still got mine on the fucking. No, you could go back to screen sharing. We're not done
Okay.
yet.
yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I was just showing. We
We
were just showing the ram horn. That thing is holding on by a thread. That ram horn. Mine is too.
Yes,
It is.
bro.
Yeah. You know, I paid a lot of money for
Yeah.
that ram horn when it was hot. I'm not telling you how much, but
I
I mean,
can't remember
honestly,
what I
look,
paid
the
for.
arms.
That means
It's
too much.
simple. It's other than okay. The one thing, go up to the picture up on top. That screw right there with the arm
here?
and the elbow. Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, but
kinda
that's at least
basic.
it's double jointed. You
Yeah,
got a
but
double
it's
jointed
very.
elbow.
It's just like their Seekers. It's just like their
Yeah.
Seekers. So
It's
Yep.
fine. And I mean, that's where the masterpiece line is now anyway with the tune look.
it's Blaster. It's
Yeah.
fucking Blaster.
You can see
Yeah,
the
it looks
rounded
just like 'em.
edges. The forearm kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean-
The way the feet,
I'm looking.
rounded edges.
If it's
I
the
mean,
same quality as their Seekers and it's the same price point, I'm in.
that is
Yeah.
Blaster.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Who wouldn't?
What you thinking? 130, 140 does?
Yeah, that's a comfortable spot for me. Especially, I don't. I hope they're not going to get super greedy because I saw how the Seekers did. You know what I mean?
Right.
And plus, the Seekers when they did the second wave, it went from 124 to 144. It's not that
But
much.
that's
Of a,
but they also included the
included the fillers.
The-
Yes.
Yeah, the wing fillers.
those
Yeah.
are $24. So I think all they did was just they sold them as a package.
Well, no, because I got the wing fillers with Skywarp and Thundercracker before they did.
But that's what he's
price.
talking
Yeah.
about.
If you
That's
didn't
it.
jump on the first wave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Yeah,
This-
I got
this
the
looks
wing
good,
fillers
though,
with the first
man.
wave.
Come on, guys.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Come
yeah,
on, everybody.
it does.
Looks like a legend skill.
No, here's
I-
my
I-
issue.
I had just glanced at it. That's why I was like, so
This
we're
is the
seeing how
official.
simple
Dust Mites
it
needs
is.
to pick. Dust Mites is trying to pick up a quarter of off the floor.
Why is everybody
Yeah.
doing the Star?
That's the Dust Mite. Dude, that's,
Black Widow pose on all the.
I'm at the
Transformers.
laundromat. I
What's
dropped
going
2
on?
quarters and I'm trying to pick one up real
Nah.
quick.
So this tells me it doesn't have an ab crunch, man.
It's possible. It's possible, but
This-
is that
this
like break?
tells me
Does
that-
that break everybody?
No, I'm
Said-
still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it. I'm in on it. I mean, because does
Yeah,
Blaster
I'm loving my
necessarily need an
transistor
app
too.
crunch?
No.
Probably not.
Isn't that all?
Yeah.
that-
Transistor is-
Transistor's still
You know
holding
what?
that shit down. He's still holding.
But the
Transistor
transistor
still hold it
is
down.
great. It looks great, but it's super stylized. You got that extra shit on the arms.
It is.
It's
Mhm.
the old.
You
it's
got
the old
the speakers
masterpiece.
on the inside of the legs, and you got speakers on the outside of the legs.
Yep.
It's old
So
MP.
it's
old
it's
MP.
time. It's time.
Does this
man.
have double? Do you think it has a butterfly joint? I know it has some type.
Yeah,
of
it looked like.
upward
Yeah, it looked
movement.
like.
Yeah,
you
look,
saw it
I'm
came
pointing
out.
at the fucking
Came
screen
out
like you
that.
see it. Look, see the L that's in there, or the
Mhm.
upside down
Right
L.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, there.
Yeah. Look on the other side too, where he's
Mhm.
punching down. Boom.
You
Yeah.
can see it. You can see it in the other picture. The arms a little bit more up. You'll see
Yep.
it. Keep scrolling up. Yep, right there. Bang. See it?
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. We'll see.
On a butterfly hinge.
Definitely.
We'll
So
see.
yeah, I'm in, man. I'm in.
Hey guys, I'm just happy that there's someone in the game for Masterpiece again that
Yes.
is making some pretty decent stuff. You know what I mean? I'm
1000%.
very happy I took the chance with those Seekers, and I'm happy that people took that chance also with whatever reviewer is out there, whatever the word needs to get on the street, and that as a community, that's what we do. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then when you get a cut like 3 or 4 people, the leg broken or not
That's it.
having
That's
thrusters
it.
on
The
his
wrap.
feet.
The crap.
Then
The crap. That's
The
it.
thousands of people that are in the community are like, "Oh, it's a piece of shit. I'll never buy it."
Oh, good point, Charlotte. Yeah, his Starscream is 144 and still doesn't come with the fillers.
Yeah,
Mm.
you got to grab them for $18. Like,
It's the
Yeah,
OG.
I did. Well, Starscream, I did pay separately for the wing fillers. It was like 20.
me
Yeah,
too. I
four,
got them
whatever.
early though at the pre-order.
Oh yeah.
I got it
Yeah,
at the
you lucky.
right at the
Yeah, I'm in the
gate.
second batch, but it said order
Yeah.
now, and I was like, okay, cool. They'll ship out when they come back. He was like, oh no, we're waiting on the second batch to come in. I was like, what?
Man, mine
All right.
sat in Jamaica, no Flushing, Queens, for the whole month of January and
Yeah.
February
Mhm.
until it
Yeah.
finally got here like a week ago. So
Waiting
you
on
know.
them to get back from
CNY.
Chinese Junior. They gonna
See,
release it.
Brian, I would love to hear why you think it sucks, and I'm sure we'll hear tomorrow on Into the Realm. but
Oh yeah, yeah.
it looks
Think
like
Keith
Blaster.
Trap?
I don't know what you're talking
Hey.
about. It looks like Blaster.
Mhm.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But you said you
I
had
don't know,
something else
Charlotte.
there, dude.
No, I think that's it because we already talked about. I think that MMC red alert. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That is it. That's all I got. That is it. All right, you ready, D? Right out the box.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Alright.
now. Yeah. So
You sure?
I've been playing around with Soundwave while we've been,
Oh,
I got
nice.
some of the leg stuff done, and I got the face one done. I gotta
Okay,
get
so
the-
yeah, this is the one you're doing all toy.
yeah. I'm gonna do this one on all toy, and I gotta get the shoulders and everything else next.
That's a quick pop.
But hey, shout out to
Cancel break.
Harricum B.
Flip,
Okay.
flip, 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 flip. Yeah.
Probably the best sound effect I ever made for this shit. The best.
Yo, thanks for the inspiration, my buddy.
There we
I'm checking out
go.
this stuff.
He hasn't opened them yet, dude.
Dude,
No.
this got the plastic off of you. Check this out.
Dude, I'm late to the
I still
game
got
with
the
those
wrapping.
two,
I
but
still got the
wow.
wrapping on this one.
You're
This
good.
Very
one's
impressed.
still in the plastic, and I ain't even take it out the box yet. Like I said, fresh out the box tonight. So here we go.
I hope you were getting
Alright.
them dirt cheap too with some of those, because some of those I actually found them pretty good prices. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
he's
not-
had
not-
these since the beginning. He's never opened.
I've had these.
Oh, you
yeah.
never opened them from the
I've
jump?
never
Yeah,
opened
yeah,
Wow! Holy
Dude.
shit! That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Brian's
Oh.
giving me shit. It's because my Peaceful Sunday was interrupted with a phone notification. Boss father, me, was giving me more work to do because he had the
Oh,
TF
wait,
pictures fixed. But he doesn't realize I had that at 6 a.m. I waited for a good hour to send it to him. I could have sent it in the chat at 6 a.m. and really fucked up the Sunday. But I waited.
Oh man. Oh,
This
that's
one is
that
mad
one
raw.
that's that six
Function,
changer,
yeah.
right?
I think this is the triple change. This is the six changer, I
Six.
think.
Well,
Yeah.
how many do you have here?
3.
It's 3.
All right. I mean, it's 9 o'clock already. Let's do the big one and we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, this is the six changer right here.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
nice. Yeah. That
Yeah.
one I don't have actually. I was like on the fence, like, should I get it? Should I not? I've just been holding off. But yeah, that looks cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, those things were money, man. They were
Yeah.
money.
You know, what brought some old school feelings for me was that Darius sold in Cafe. He sold the IDW Fortress Max.
Oh yeah,
Perfect
yeah,
Effect
yeah.
made that figure.
I still have that.
Remember how
have
good that figure was?
Yeah,
It just brought me back to old school Chug days. I bought the kit to make it MP scale, and
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
That-
convert that into the head of the actual Fort Max,
that
right?
that
Yes, you
figure
could.
was a game changer. The diecast, it
Yeah.
was
Yep.
probably one of the first ones I remember that had a really good ab crunch on it. You know, I think that was the first figure that had like an ab crunch like that, like a good ab crunch that was an ab crunch.
Yeah, those
That
were slick.
figure, the treads were rubber. It was just a character that I really didn't have love for
That
because
he
I
had
didn't
that big
read the
sniper
comic.
rifle.
Yeah, I didn't read the comic book like that. Do you see how we're bantering while he's opening? This is great. This is what we do here. So it really made me think about some of the older stuff, and it's great to go back down memory lane and remember. They're not hanging nowadays, but I think that figure can hang nowadays. In my
That
opinion.
piece still holds up. Yeah, it still holds up. I was
Dave
actually
says, "Oh, Energon Addict, I think he has mine. I forgot. I sold mine during the transmission crisis in my car, but but that is something that was I wish I had more love for that character in the comic because I really wasn't a huge fan of the IDW stuff, especially. When
And now you could have just put him up there with your Fort Max.
It's just a really good fig, man.
Yeah. Which one is? Oh,
So which one?
you
is
didn't-
that.
Like
where is it?
this one.
Function
I thought you-
night.
Oh,
This
you
next
didn't take the other,
night.
you didn't take the other one out the box and fuck with it.
No, because I was trying to, hurry up and get through them. I'll take them out the
No,
box.
you-
Just want to get hurry up. and-
Yeah, take them out. Take
play
them
with it,
out.
see what it
Take them
was.
out.
That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
there
do
you go.
one at a time, and we'll see where the time goes.
Well, I think this one's
The
kind of
other.
similar to the other one now. Yeah,
Yeah.
repainted.
Oh,
of the
so
other
there
one.
it is. I sold mine to
Yeah,
Brave.
yeah.
I sold mine to Brave, and Brave sold it to Dave. That's
Yeah, so let's pop that boy out. Let's see them accessories.
All right. See.
I even like the packaging that they put them in.
Accessories.
It feels premium, like you know what I'm saying, like just a nice clamshell, the nice hard kind.
very collector friendly.
Yep.
Very collector friendly. They were like,
Their chrome dome.
"We got you.
fun.
You're gonna put it back in the box, and we got you. We have a way you could put it right back in
Right.
for you box collectors and stuff like that."
Jesus
Really,
Christ,
really,
it comes with an arsenal.
yeah.
Man. The only thing that bothers me about the Chrome Dome one is the since it was like one of their early ones, it doesn't have like the ankle tilts and shit. Like,
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But the rest of the piece is nice. But then the ones that they did, I think my favorite one is the Weird Wolf. I don't know if
The
you
Weird
ever got
Wolf
the
was
chance
fire.
to-
I had that one.
Yeah, just
The
look.
only one I
That
didn't
was
have
a-
was the Dracula.
That was a
And
cool
that one too.
transformation.
That one too is dope. I love the way the headmaster fits into like the chest when you transform.
He was like a
it.
driver.
And it looked like a coffin, and it looked like a
Yep.
coffin too when you open.
I
it.
remember
Yeah.
what Chrome Dome was the way you transformed it with the accordion, style
Oh,
and
for
everything.
the-
It was
yeah, for the
really
legs.
way ahead of its time. It was way ahead of its time.
No doubt, man. That was a good one. And the headmasters were like, they weren't flimsy. They were durable. They had
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
ab
yeah,
crunches
solid.
too.
Yeah.
Man.
Solid.
Yeah, they were good.
So, guys, it's not always about what you're buying now that's new. I mean, there's plenty of really good stuff that's still out there, and it's still available. I don't think these are catching like a super high premium.
No. That's another reason
You
why I
know?
jumped in is because they were relatively cheap. I was getting these things for
Well, like
35,
75,
40
huh?
bucks,
What?
50 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Remember
pay
back
Oh,
in the day, we were paying 140, 150 for a chug scale
paying a
figure,
grip.
man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep, we was
look
paying
where
a
we're
grip.
coming now. We're talking about spending
Hercules,
$140 on an
$100
MP.
a figure for Hercules.
For
$100 a figure.
Hercules. Yeah.
Dude, I remember I finally had the money to buy that set. Oh, God. Next
Oh, that
week,
thing
it was
looks
worth
a little
nothing.
hollow, though. All right, D.
All right, D, take it away. Your thoughts.
Right out the box.
Here it is.
What you think?
I like it. With fans project stuff, this stuff was always light. It's like really light. There's no metal in this at all. But
So
I
their
think
Steel
the
Core
Groove Reaver-
series was like all the diecast stuff. So like the Springer they had, the Roadbuster, all that
Right.
stuff had the diecast in it.
Yeah, and I would kill to get one of those Roadbusters because that Roadbuster was dope.
That was a
Yeah,
block.
I
That thing, man. You hit somebody with that, you going
just-
that's attempted murder.
I disagree here. Chug is definitely a scale.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah.
it's both. It's a double entendre, I
Well,
guess.
that's
It's a
good.
scale in a class.
It looks
Oh,
good.
that's
You know,
sick.
it's not too much. You know,
Ooh,
range in
hear
this
that?
one.
Hear that?
Got
Hear that?
ratchets, man.
Yeah.
So that turned into a boat, like a wolf, and some others like a jet,
A
like some type of
what do you call
submarine or
them?
something like that.
Drill. What
That's
do you call
a
them?
hover.
Drill things. The
Drill
the
thing.
things because it's got these. I gotta know. I
So
gotta think
that's
it
a
turns
nose
into like
cone. Like it
yeah.
was a land drill, like the
Right.
ones that go into the
Right.
ground. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, but yeah, this one turns into 6 different things. So let's see.
You
Where's the
don't seem
quote?
too happy about it.
Look,
No, you don't have to transform that damn thing.
No,
Just
I'm
tell
not
us how does it
but
how does
man,
it feel in
yo,
your hand? How the joints? Is it good?
Joints
Is
feel solid. Does it feel like a
articulated?
solid?
How does it
tight?
feel with you bending the leg? Is it?
I mean,
It's okay
it
if it falls
feels
off.
just
It's an old
We
figure.
got you, Ricky. 1 second.
if you're already familiar with Fans Project, you already know how it feels. But you know, it's just light. There's no heft to it. It doesn't feel it. It's light, but it doesn't feel fragile. Because you know how sometimes you can feel when you touch it, you already know don't do this or you're gonna break it. It doesn't feel like that. So
Yeah, they
it
always had
doesn't feel like
quality
if I was
plastics.
to
They always
bend
use some
it
quality
or
plastic.
do anything to it, it's not gonna feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna
you can
crack or
manipulate
anything
it.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's Function X, Ricky. This is the six, the Autobot, but like the 6 shot for Autobots. I forget his name.
It was
But it was in like the Japanese headmasters and all that stuff.
Right, his name is.
yeah.
So,
That's it.
Illmatic, to answer your question, no. I mean, they actually released certain figures that were masterpiece scale in the classics and Chug line, like Generations was considered part of
But
it.
when you bought it, think of the name of where Chug came from.
Right.
Yeah.
But majority of their stuff was small retail figures.
Deluxe scale figures.
Yeah.
Essentially, I feel like Chug means like retail class Transformers is like what that is now. What we got with Kingdom, what we're getting with Legacy now.
Way before MP. You know, once MP started kicking in, they needed something to kind of put a little line in the sand. So I think that's when the Chug term. And shout out to whoever came up with that term. There's got to be a dude out there that was on TFW 2005 because you know that's where that shit came from.
Yeah, because Masterpiece, honestly, Masterpiece is a scale and a class as well. Like there's certain things you know you're getting when you're getting a Masterpiece figure that I mean Chug is trying to do now, like with paint and sculpt. I mean, but it's still a size as well. So
at this point in the game, I feel like you hear Chug, you automatically know what it is. You know what you're talking about.
You know what you're looking at.
Yeah, Masterpiece to everything. Like
that thing looks banging, man. I remember mine.
That was one of my favorites from the line, dude. That shit.
You got a hollow back though.
Hollow back.
You could manipulate the wings.
Holla back.
Holla back, yo.
It's fire, man.
Oh, boy. So, here we go. Actually,
I just remember why I didn't open these.
I disagree, buddy.
When I got these.
Uh-oh, he dropped out. When I got these, is all we heard.
Yeah. It died.
I forgot to charge my headphones before we went on the show.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Okay,
get that USB wire out. Get that USB wire out.
There he is.
I put it back on the. I'm back on the.
Well, you actually sound a little better there.
Yeah, because I took these off. Okay.
All right. So how are you gonna hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Noise canceling.
So when I got these, I had just got these, and I went to BotCon, and that's when Maki Toys make toys. I call them Maki Toys.
I love the Maki Toys make toys.
That's what they
used
call
to say
it.
make toys is Maki. It
No,
matters on how you feel that day.
Okay.
I'm sure Illmatic Prime's gonna tell us that we're wrong. It matters on how you feel that day. Maki Toys or Make Toys?
Look, when Make Toys came out with their Headmasters, that's when I was like, I had put these all to the side, and I was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna wait for these to come in, and I'm gonna do a comparison to see which one I like," and I never did it. So, and I ended up just loving.
They're still coming.
Yeah,
Nice for them to
And I just
finish.
ended up loving those. So, that's why these never came out. So they just stayed in the box. So yeah, there you go.
Those were perfect though to fit in the
Yeah.
Chuck scale, man. Like the Chuck lines.
Yeah, and they're super stylized. So, like,
They
I
are.
mean, even if you think you try to fit them in with your other, like, maybe mainline stuff, I don't know if it's gonna really
I
work.
wouldn't say super stylized. They're stylized, but not like super duper like crazy.
But like it's not G1. It's like it's not G1 tune.
You're right, bro.
you know,
I'm the biggest nerd here.
It's sort of its own thing. So like I just feel like with the rest of that fans project stuff, if anybody was a big fan, like if you got that, if you got their little like core bots, like I feel like that's an ecosystem that all kind of works together. You know?
I agree. And honestly, some of them fit with the MMC stuff too.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to switch it up. Yeah, it was stylized just enough to where you can kind of
not super duper, but enough to keep it in line with what everybody else was doing at the time.
Yeah, because at this point, like
there was no tone tickles back then.
We called the MM. Yes, I like the way that looks. It's
painted.
It's not super articulate or whatever, but it's a great looking headmaster.
And for them to take a chance at that time, when you remember, like with the Japanese series like that was really, really a big jump for them. Yeah.
Hey, Ricky said, Derek said convert, and they transformed back to earmuffs. Your headphones.
Yo, Illmatic, we're just busting balls, man. This is what we do, bro.
Yeah, man. No hard feelings, bro.
Yeah, nothing at all, man. We're just
another
bots in the chat. Woo, we got a poop in the chat.
Darren,
pooping. We blocked that pooping.
Shout out to Dare 2727, man. And like if you guys are looking for some other content and you're caught up on all the Ram stuff, man, definitely check out Darren's show, man. Like he does some good content, man. And it's some thought-provoking stuff too. Like it's story related, but he gets you thinking. Man. Check him out.
You send that to my PayPal at Dust. Dare, just make sure that PayPal is.
Yeah, man. That's a good brother in the realm, man. He's always been down for the cause.
Yeah, man.
His name Derek. He already good with me.
Illmatic. I think Illmatic gets what we're putting on, man. We're putting down here. But you know how we are. We're just having a good time tonight. And, everybody in the chat squad, we respect everything you have to say unless you're a bot.
Yep. Also, man, Illmatic Prime, not for nothing, man. Cool photo there. I like your profile pic. I dig it. It's not lost on me. I see what you're doing there. All right, so you like that one and you like the other one there, man. So that's cool, right out the box.
I like them.
Nice.
I like them. I'm gonna play around with them just to see what they do. But these are the ones that they've been in store too long.
Does it get 4 headphones out of 5?
Yeah.
See, Illmatic, it's not just people in the chat. We just do this. This is what we do. That's what we do.
Only a thought, not a bot. Let's go.
Yeah. So some of these being a little older, you might see that it might be lacking, certain things you might expect from like some more modern figures, but still super solid. The only other drawback for you is that maybe if you're so like if you're deep into Masterpiece now, not really doing the smaller scale stuff, it just might be too little, too late.
Yeah,
but still enjoyable. Enjoyable.
Still fun to go back, man. It would be great to go back and get those Gear Warriors.
Yeah, oh my
God.
God.
Shout to my man Hench.
Not everything holds up. Listen, not everything holds up. But this fans project.
I remember when I got Hench, I was like, "This is the best.
I agree.
This is the best I ever seen."
Yeah, everything was the best until you seen the best.
And we still, because every time we think we got the best, they keep fucking it up, changing it.
Every time you think you're done, man. Every single time.
Just it.
Yo, those are dope, man.
I just swap things now.
Yep. So what you got, Dust? Or wait, let's do Jose.
Yeah, do Jose because I have to go to the bedroom.
Okay. I won't be too
Jose.
long. I won't be too
Hey,
long. But
besides that 45-pound weight back there, let's go. I see you, big fella.
Look at that back there.
A lot of weight.
Gotta keep the home. That's my little mini home gym right there.
There you
So
go.
I want to get some of the weights in between, but whatever. That's after the move. So I've been rearranging like some of my stuff, just kind of organize like some of the third party and some of the other things that I got. So I actually had this guy put away and pulled them out. I probably opened them a while ago. I think I just kind of took them out, had them on the shelf, but never really messed with them. And this is a big piece. So let me just raise them up right here.
Oh yeah. That's a big
Fans
man.
hobby. Yes.
Double Evil.
Yo,
Yes.
didn't you win that in the spin to win?
I did actually.
Yes, it did. Hey,
Yeah,
shout out.
speaking of which, yeah, man. Like speaking of which, yo, there is a game going right now, man. This helps us out with TFCon. Well, not TFCon. I'm sorry, with BotCon that's coming up, man. So get your spots. There's a mini going right now, man. We gotta get this going. We gotta get it.
Yeah, it's full actually. So if anybody's watching and you're in there, I'm gonna be spinning once we're off the air here. I was actually gonna spin, and then I was like, wait, they're doing it right out the box. I can't cut their legs out.
The mini's full.
Mini's full.
The mini's full or the main game?
Yeah, the mini's full, and that's gonna fill the main game. So they're both. I'm spinning both tonight.
Damn, I missed out. Damn it!
It's all good, bro. It's all good. We're gonna have more.
Cool
and stuff like that. So, but to check this guy out, like this is a nice piece, and like Fans Hobby, I've been lucky. Like I've actually in other games and stuff like that. That's how I've actually gotten all my Fans Hobby pieces. I don't think I've paid full price for one. Just luck of the draw, like thankfully. But this dude, you know, Overlord is such a dope character. Like, you know, got to really like him during the IDW storylines. This one is kind of more like G1 based, but they do have like the add-on kits that you could buy to make it.
Ooh, what's that? I'm sorry, it's in the bedroom.
Double Evil.
Hobby, Double Evil.
That's the oh my god! Look at that thing.
The tank and the jet. Yep.
Look how big it is.
Look how fucking dope.
It's so big.
G1 is that?
Boxes.
Yeah, separate boxes.
How G1 is that?
Two separate boxes. Two Power Masters.
Yeah, two different boxes. It's got the Power Masters in the chest.
Yeah,
pretty nice. They got the gimmick right there.
Breast milk. Made my day. Dude, you won that in a raffle?
Yeah, I did.
The fuck out of here.
Bing bong. Hey, yo, Jose.
So it's always great when it's free.
Don't tell nobody. Look, don't tell nobody. But I got that Power Master on the game too. Oh, not the orange one, the first one. I got the
Power Master,
the original one. Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting over there on the table right now.
You know, Fans Hobby. This is what I like about Fans Hobby. They're in their lane right now, doing this stuff.
Pocket, bro.
They're doing it their way.
They're doing master.
Very G1, very blocky, with a little bit of a modern twist to it, giving it a little bit more sculpt, a little bit more love, what you would expect. Out of something like, look, did you hear that ratchet?
Like, the ratchet.
I just dribbled some piss when I heard that ratchet.
He is super
or it's because my kidneys are going. I don't know.
Ricky, you're right. Ricky, you're right. Hey, Jose, if you push him in,
the breasts,
it doesn't.
The gimmicks come out.
Oh yeah. So let's see. You got to push the chest in, right? Yep. See, there you go. So
the missiles come out.
Then you do the other one, it does the other side.
Ooh, titty.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Got the gap that comes out right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? When I first got back into bots, these were the bots that I really wanted. The big, chunky looking G1 kind of inspired.
Yeah.
That thing is incredible looking.
Remember when we saw that in Chicago? No, it might have been Reston. The first go round.
Yeah.
But remember when we saw that and they had him out? Oh my god.
That's what made me fall in love with him back then.
What was the Overlord that came out before that? That was the MMC, right?
MMC,
everybody went nuts for that.
Yeah. But this is even bigger than that.
That looks 100 times better than an MMC. MMC was more IDW inspired. Yeah. That thing is like got G1 Japanese fucking love right out the box, man.
I mean, look at just the face sculpt. You know
what I'm saying? God, I don't care about it, but now I want it.
Hey, I have the upgrade kit on mine. Dude, get the upgrade kit. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, Ricky said it's pretty cheap.
And this guy's what? This was Victory, right? Victory or Headmaster? Victory, right?
No, this was
Master Force.
Power Master. Yeah,
Master Force. Yeah.
Which I saw. Like I actually watched that semi recently, and I enjoyed it. You gotta kind of just get through it.
We need to do the voices over. We should do a dub voice. Someone get at me. We're doing the voices over for all this. Everybody in the realm's gonna pick a character. We're doing the voices over.
If you saw Power of the Primes, I like the spin they did on the voice. I like the way they did his voice on that.
Voice was dope
When,
on there. Power
yeah.
to Primes.
Power
What a
Primes,
great
yeah.
that thing looks
Actually,
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I was like,
But
yo, I'm digging this Overlord.
That thing must feel
Yeah.
like a fucking Titan class in your hand.
It
does.
feels super solid, heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Despite how big it is and how heavy it is, everything holds up. The ratchets that hold it up, that stand it
Oh
up,
my
no
lord, that looks good.
problems.
Yeah.
It just feels super quality. Like
I
the
have no
finish on
room for this
feels
shit.
Excellent.
And-
I actually might be selling it because again, like you guys know, I was just really doing mainline stuff, not really doing big pieces like this. So
No,
it is
no
like,
buy sell here trade on the show.
yeah. I'll put it up as a centerpiece, or it's gotta go. Like
I think it'll go great with your chugs though.
Yeah, I mean, you can do a whole battle station and stuff, so I can put a little Titan Master guy.
The battle station mode is.
But you have the God Jinrai, right? You got the God Jinrai, right? Also, don't you have the God Jinrai?
I messed with it, but I didn't. I got rid of it. I got it.
Okay. Wow. Look
So
at that.
yeah. So it's
Flipping
nice.
through loops like a dolphin.
Yeah, it's a nice piece, man. Definitely like it.
Yeah.
I hadn't messed with it in a long time, and even when I opened it the first time, I didn't even.
What is the retail on that?
This I think was going for about $250.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. And you said it came in 2 boxes,
and it was in two separate boxes.
It's two separate, and turned into one, if I remember what over.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
how many spots did you buy to get that joint?
One.
No, he's the one. He's the one hitter quitter, bro.
The one and done.
Is the one hitter quitter, bro.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I've been lucky, like where I'm like, you know what? And it's usually a more expensive piece like this, where the buy-in is a little bit more. So I'm like, man, I'm not gonna drop $75 to lose, but let me drop 20, and that's my one shot. And I just feel good about those sometimes. And I've hit these fans hobbies
for,
like
for $20, dude.
For like a 15 throw in.
All right, I'll give you 40 tomorrow for it.
Hey yo, after that game was over.
No BST on this. No BST.
After that game was over. Hey yo, after that game was over and I finished cussing, I hit him up. I hit him up with his inbox. I was like, "You lucky motherfucker!"
Dude, I remember back. That is definitely fair. 230.
But I was
230
like,
is fair.
230 is fair.
Yeah,
I remember paying 175 back in the day for Citizen Stack. And if you know about Realm history, you know how good that went with me. Yeah. So
for 230, that thing is excellent.
That does,
especially what we're paying now for some of
and
these
I'm so
things,
happy that people that are fans of that are getting fans hobby, man. Everything they make like that is staying in their pocket. They're staying in their lane. It's so smart.
Solid.
It's so smart for them to do that.
They are getting my money when it comes to them doing them repaints for the Power Master figures. Yo.
Dude, who's the company that's been doing the video game stuff?
Planet X,
yeah, that's it.
X.
And
look,
in
their lane.
Oh yeah.
Stay in that lane. Stay in that lane. Stay in. And congratulations to those companies, because you know what? They're still banging shit out when all these other companies fucking bellied up.
Yeah.
You don't get into the fight. You can fucking keep going. You get into a fight, you're gonna lose. If you don't got it, you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? Get out of the ring. You know.
Yep.
But hey, that's awesome.
True.
Yeah.
Well, that leaves you, Dust. Let's see what you bringing out the crate.
Come on, dude, I'd rather just steer the ship with you guys. It's more fun that way. But we were gonna do it on the last one. Let's do it today. This is the most recent one that we could talk about, that people haven't may or may have not gotten yet. That I've had this probably for about maybe a month and a half now, just sitting here with a lot of other
great
shit.
things about that one, man.
Let's take it to the retail side here. Let's do a little Beast Wars. Beast Wars. Damn, let me my Kobe.
Yeah, man. Highlight yourself.
There we go.
sorry. Sunday.
It's Sunday. I know. I'm not even supposed to be here today. I didn't pre-open it. You guys know how I feel about this Beast Wars stuff. I'm not super duper
You don't hate it.
Opinionated.
You don't super love it.
Yeah, because you know what?
I love Beast Wars,
I dug the show. When it was coming out, because we had nothing at the time. There was nothing. Transformers.
That's writing.
I was totally out of
indeed.
Transformers with it. But Oh, it's a little smaller than I thought. A little deceiving, but that's the Hasbro way.
The packaging, yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. I could
You know
tell
what I
by
mean?
you holding it up.
Mhm.
It ain't hard to tell. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Holding this background.
But isn't he a little bit? He's a little bit taller, a little bit bigger than.
He's-
Oh, he's
supposed to
definitely
be
bigger
bigger
than Cheetor.
bigger
yeah.
than Cheetor, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it seems
Mhm.
like I would say they did this mold and they downed it for Cheetor.
Yeah, I think that's what they did because I think the mold is basically the same.
I'm
same
snipping,
basic.
guys. So talk
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
Snip,
here as I
snip,
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 Yeah.
snip.
snip, snip,
With
snip,
that 5
snap.
millimeter port he's got on there.
Yeah.
Snipping.
He
So
was a
that-
beast in the show, man.
He
Yeah.
was,
like
he was a cool,
Tigatron.
yeah, he was a cool concept, a cool character.
He was
In the
big
show.
cat.
One with the nature, just kind of
Yeah, he didn't feel comfortable being with the bots, so he just stayed. He stayed in nature.
If y'all watch Transformers: The Basics, they did a piece on. They just recently did a piece on Tiger.
Yeah, that guy does a great job
Oh
on
my
his
god.
channel.
Yeah, he does.
I know a lot
He
of
does.
people try to do what he does, but I don't think anybody does it as
Hard to
good as
do.
that
It-
channel.
it's very detail oriented. You get
Yes,
If
all.
you
yeah.
remember, if
Yeah,
you remember
all
the
the
channel,
details.
give it a shout. I don't remember it off the bat.
That's right. I
Yes,
think Rodimus
YouTube
Primal does
channel
one.
is Transformers: The Basics.
Yep, that's the other one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he does a good job, and also the guy from Toy Galaxy, like them two, I think. Are
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you can't even put Toy Galaxy on that level because
Yep.
he's just doing. Oh man, everything he does is great, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because he just hits every piece of
Yep. The history is there.
of everything.
Yeah,
that you-
the
that you
toy, the
need, man.
tune, like they go through all of it, which is good. I mean, that's like if you're looking for the history of any particular character and don't want to look up a TF Wiki
Cartoon.
article or something, like there you
Right.
go. Like those YouTube videos are go
Yeah,
to
like
for that
he
stuff.
just dropped something on Eagle Riders, and I didn't know. I thought Eagle Riders was just basically them doing
Right.
Battle of the Planets in the first Gotchaman. I didn't know they were
Nope.
doing Gotchaman 2 with Fighter.
Yep. Yep.
didn't know
it
they
was
were
his-
doing
like he
those,
that. I
you
watched
know,
that
and
the
I was
other
just
day.
like-
I actually dropped that in our chat.
And I was just like,
It's
I
good.
can't believe it that they were doing. I thought it was just the old Gotchaman stuff that they had. I didn't know they were going with season 2 and season 3, which is extremely hard to fucking find. You know what I mean? But okay, I got him out of all those. Wow, it feels good. Wow, the legs on the back are kind of weird, but that's a Beast Wars figure. But right off the box,
Cheetor
fucking
had the
tight.
same thing. Nice
Oh.
and
Tight?
tight joints, like a tiger.
Looks white tiger, literally like
Well
a
done.
tiger.
Well done.
Feels great. Plastics is it's Hasbro plastic, but it feels good. Everything's tight on it. The detailing's awesome.
Let's
It's
see it.
even-
Let's see it.
It's got that. I mean, it's hard. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to.
That
You got that.
Colors
I know
are
it's
great.
hard on this one, but you got
Yeah.
the whiskery type face that he had in the show.
was my first Beast Wars figure. That was the first one I
Right.
bought with my own money.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Great
I didn't-
articulation for what I could see. It's, I mean, shell formery with the back, But this
Yeah.
was a thing, you had the legs in the back, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like a Grimlock thing,
Yeah.
we weren't mad at Grimlock, so why be mad at this guy?
Dude, it was hard to pull off
It's
that.
gotta-
That
Yeah, it's got to go somewhere. That's like the hard thing about the beast forms that turn into
Yeah.
robots. It's like it's hard to hide that stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely does it way better than the original one. Oh,
See,
okay,
but-
so there it is. It's the Chris McNeely is the channel that we're talking about.
Yes.
Chris McNeely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so they
Transformers
definitely
and Basics in series. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
just seeing that it definitely looks better than a Cheetor because the hands
yeah.
under the hands on the Cheetor, like the piece of plastic stuck out like a little square piece of plastic, so it kind of protruded
okay.
past the hand. So that was a bad looking design. They fixed it there on.
But
this
then
one.
again, in the show, I'm sure, if I remember correctly, the legs were hanging on the back too. So, really, I mean, you could kind of like get them out of its own way if you wanted to.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Does he have like a wash over him? I can't tell from your camera. It looks all white, but I thought they had like a brownish kind of like
No, it's not like a brownish.
spattering on 'em?
It's. I don't see it, and then again,
like a highlighting. I don't know if they were trying to highlight some of the fur. Like
there's some of it's pearled.
Like
A
that.
lot of some of it's
Oh, okay.
pearled. There's a lot of spots that are pearled on it, and a little bit of a more of a glossy sheen to it, like definitely pearled. Like can't tell in the forearms really with this.
No, you can
camera.
see it on his face for sure.
Yeah.
You see how it's pearled out. You got a little metallic look to it.
Yeah, the sheen
But
on it.
and then like, look, I kind of hid the back. Look,
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's the arms. You kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
fold them up.
yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Fold them up and put them to the side like they're like not wings, but you know.
Yeah, make it look more interesting at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, kind of like instead of just having two fucking arms dangling off your back, can I get that in the air fryer with some hot sauce? You know? You know,
The face sculpt look money.
it kind of really that really looks good. It kind of hides that. I like the way I did that. That look good.
Yeah.
It's probably the way it's supposed to be, and I'm trying to like say I did that. But yeah, dope. Right out the box. This was what, like $30.
$30.
Yeah.
$30. It's a bit bigger than
$30
deluxe,
well spent.
but it's not a.
That's a deluxe figure, right?
What do they call
Voyager.
this?
Voyager?
It's not
That's
really
the
a
Voyager.
Voyager size, but it's not deluxe. It's kind of like in between.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
That's
Well, that's
probably
the-
the new.
Well, that's the thing that they're doing. Like each like scale, like deluxe, has 3.
Did you
different
change the head
sizes.
scope on it? I mean, the
Voyager
face
has
scope?
different sizes.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
it looks like he's growling
No,
like
that looks
Dinobot.
good. No,
But that's
that is
that's his
fucking-
whisker. That's the whisker look.
That face sculpt is money.
I'm
It's
trying
money.
to- I got shit lighting in here because
Yeah, the face sculpt is money. That shit looks like him. That's the way Tiger.
Yeah,
Shark
Ricky, he is a mold mate. Just
Remember,
I mean, one's either upsized or one's downsized.
the camera's
Yeah.
1080p, but you know YouTube only and StreamYard does 720.
720.
was. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so it kind of loses a little bit in there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks good, man. Looks fucking
I think
good.
so too.
Face
really
sculpt
good. I'm
looks
happy.
good,
Oh
yeah.
man,
It's better than the one I had as a kid.
see how it kind of like hides all that shit, you know, by just
Where's the tail?
it's in the box.
Oh, that's the weapon.
Yeah, because
weapon.
you know
Yeah,
what? When I do these
the
shows,
weapon was
I tend to
the
lose
tail
these
and
things
the-
in the carpet, and then you know.
The tail and the guts.
But
Yeah.
the tail's there, the gun's in there. I usually open that up afterwards when I put it on the shelf or slide it back in until
Yeah.
I find a spot for it. But wow, really nice, man. I'm not, like I said, the hugest Beast Wars guy, but you know, I'm very happy that the Beast Wars fans do have an option. You know, we source.
I think they all deserve to be made, man.
With,
Like, we all have
MP
stuff from
scale.
our childhood.
Yeah.
They did have some MP stuff, and I really hope they continue with that, at least with the core characters for these guys. But you know, he wasn't a core. Was he core? Was he? Did he come
I
in
would say he was.
middle
He, season one.
Middle,
He was
middle
season one.
season
Yeah.
one?
Definitely
Yeah, he
season one.
Came in
And then
with
he had a love affair with the girl, the
Air
bird.
Razor.
Air Razor, yeah.
And then they
Air
came
Razor.
back as Tigerhawk when they
Yeah.
died. And
Right,
the Vought
and,
brought them
yo.
back together as one.
Mhm.
Tigerhawk.
that joint, that figure, yo, that was a dope figure too.
That was a dope.
Tigerhawk
And I
figure,
remember from that Chris McNeil, he said that the figure was canceled, so they
Right.
killed him off in the show. But then Hasbro said we're going to keep going with the figure, and they were already gone.
right? They killed him off for nothing, basically.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So
But that's a cool thing that they actually did
Oh, yeah, I gotta
that, like
turn
in the
the feed
show,
on.
in the TV show, because you saw that before, prior in the movie. Only you saw characters die. You never saw that like in
Yeah,
a TV
yeah.
show
Yes.
themselves proper. So
Yep.
that was
Yep.
pretty.
And then
So-
they killed Optimus Prime again in that freaking thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
here it was. They got enough shit for killing him the first time. What do? They did
Yeah,
it again.
kill him again.
because it's money. It's money to keep killing Optimus. You know I don't know why that is. That seems like a weird thing to do with Optimus. It's like, yo, how do you make money off of killing somebody?
But honestly, at that point,
They
we already
killed
had
Kenny.
Mortal Kombat. We had Mortal
killed
Kombat.
Kenny.
It was like, oh, these kids used to it now. At this
Yeah.
point,
I think there's a video too, like the many deaths of Optimus. Like they said, over 23 times in all the various fictions and
Oh, and all the fictions
continuities.
and whatnot?
Yeah. Over 20
That's
times.
crazy.
Dogs,
Characters died.
dirty dogs.
You kill Optimus and you reformat Megatron because Megatron's been reformatted God knows how many times as well.
that
So,
too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That, Listen, that had me mad as a kid because as a
Yes.
kid, I feel like the Autobots got ran through and the Decepticons got upgraded and they didn't
Yep.
seem to catch the bad end of that movie. As
You
far
know
as
what?
like,
Yeah.
It was felt
But you-
bad. Like you didn't get many Decepticons. There's no way enough Decepticons compared to Autobots. By season 2, you had this whole crew. Like, where the hell are these guys? What do we got? A couple
Yeah.
Insecticons and some Coneheads. You know what I mean? And then you got some combiners, but they were still always ahead. Always ahead. You know, with Inferno and you know. And then you had fucking Grapple, and then you had all the mini bots that came out of nowhere.
and then you had Rampage, man. I love Rampage. Rampage was the crab that had half of Starscream's indestructible.
Oh yeah.
spark.
Oh, well, you're talking Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, Beast Wars. I was talking original
Beast Wars.
G1, but Beast Wars. Yeah. When
Oh, yeah.
Rampage and Depth Charge came
My
in,
bad, I got off
that
topic.
was dope when they came in.
Yeah,
on
Depth
Beast
Charge
Wars.
was
Yeah.
dope.
That was cool, man. That
I
was
like
a
the
cool.
beef. like the beef between
Yeah,
the
like Def
characters
Charge didn't give a fuck
and-
about what the Maximals were about. He was
Yeah.
there for one thing.
Depth
Get
charge. Yeah.
Rampage.
And
Yeah,
in Rampage, he had the spark, like the spark that was like a
Dude, I
more
gotta go back and
corrupted
watch
or
that
something.
again.
It was good, man. It was good. Some
So
good
Tubi
concepts out
TV,
of it.
you go. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
watch now because the animation is not good.
Yeah,
but it's,
that's
the
okay.
story's
I
great.
can get through that, man.
And that's the thing. That's the big argument. They talk about the animation, but back then that animation
yeah, it was
was
hard.
hard.
Yeah, it
They-
was
that's
some
animation,
Tomb Raider
because you
shit.
never, you never seen it before.
Right.
It's
Triangle
like, yo,
titties,
I'm
though,
loving this, man. Yo, I like this.
Well, so like what it is like if you had an old TV, it'd be perfect because it's literally
Yeah.
made for that old
Yeah,
TV style.
exactly.
Like it's hard for them. And they
Console.
never remastered it. Yeah, they never remastered
Yeah.
it, man. So,
Right.
I go
But
back from
it's worth
time
the
to
watch.
time and watch some
Tubi TV,
some
man. You
select
can watch
episodes.
everything on Tubi.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I love
here's how somebody put this into perspective. He's a lot older than I was. Because this guy, he was into. Remember when Captain America and the original Captain America animation show, the film,
Yeah.
Marvel joints,
Captain America
back in the
throws his
60s and the
mighty
70s.
shield.
right?
Yeah, they were just taking stills from comics and making
Exactly. And you know,
Yeah.
and he was like, take that and compare it to your Transformers. That's what
Yeah.
everybody is trying to do right now by saying that that's better. See, that's my G1. This is your G1. So yeah, your G1 is supposed to be better. So you
Yeah.
would like it a lot better. So
Yeah.
don't say that my G1 was terrible. Back then, when we was running home from
what it
school,
was.
That's what they
I mean,
had.
again,
he was
think
sitting in
of it
front
this
of a
way.
TV, and then for him, he was sitting in front of a black and white TV watching that joint.
Yeah.
That was the shit back in the day. So
Yeah.
it was, that was pure advancement. That was high tech.
Just
for
think
its
they
time.
also did cell animated with Beast Wars Neo in Japan. So
Yeah.
there was cell animated Beast Wars also. It wasn't the same
Yeah, I
characters,
remember that.
but it was cell animated. So if you didn't like what you were getting with Beast Wars with the computer stuff, you could track down the tapes that were subbed.
Animated.
Because you
Were
had that big
subtitled
old
of the anime.
mammoth.
Scuba.
Mhm.
Scuba. I remember I bought a Lio Convoy because I didn't
Yeah,
know
me
anything
too.
about the show, but he looked
Me
fucking
neither.
crazy. He had a lion's head on his
and the
fucking shoulder.
Galvatron. And
Yeah.
the
Yep,
Galvatron,
the,
too.
gal-
Yep.
the purple dragon,
dragon.
right? The purple
Right.
dragon.
Yeah.
I bought
Those
Yeah.
were
them
my
things too,
first
man.
import figures ever.
Yeah,
My
me
first
too,
import
man.
figures
We've
ever,
had that
yep.
conversation, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
yeah.
didn't like what you were getting with the computer style, you could go over and get the cell animated if you knew the right place. But every comic book shop had
Yeah.
bootleg VHS tapes, man. They all had them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right
That's
next
a
to
good
the
point,
karate
Don
flicks.
Marmo.
Right next to the karate flicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now you see them at the conventions. They're at all the conventions and stuff
Uh-huh.
now. If you go, you can find them. You find all that stuff.
Mhm.
What did he say?
He just said that there was always way more Autobots than Decepticons,
Yeah.
and the bots always got. They were like fodder.
You know what? I can
Lots
tell
of
right there.
more.
Look behind me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This way is my Autobots, and look how fucking deep those shelves are.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got the same
Over
thing
here is my
going on, man.
Decepticons,
And,
and it's
they're
scarce.
sparse. They're sparse.
Yeah.
Look.
It's always been like that.
You know,
too.
Yeah, yeah.
the Autobots got the hottest club. You know what I mean? Everybody's in there.
Yeah.
You wanted
That's
your
the
good
butts.
guys to outweigh your bad guys back in the day because that was the
Yeah.
thing. Everybody wanted
Yeah.
to be on the good guy. Well, most people, I
I,
do, you know, but
I always was in
Yeah.
the purple.
Well, you also got to think about it like this, man. They had the most carbon copy figures as Decepticons, right? So like you had 3
Yeah.
Seekers,
the Seekers
three
3 off the
cone
bat.
heads.
Boom, done.
3
Reflector.
reflectors.
Reflector.
Yeah.
Reflector. I mean, that's what they did. And then look, they did the same thing with Cyclonus. He
The
had
tape.
2, and then the sweeps. You had
Yeah.
3 of those. Like they always worked in rules of 3 almost.
Yep. There wasn't much character development because you had your main,
Yep.
main villain squad. You know what I mean? Your main story. I'm sure if you go back in time, how much time Autobots had on screen than Decepticons, I'm sure Autobots is going to well have 12 minutes over everybody.
Brink might be right. He might be right. But they had the most mini bots too, though. Brink, who didn't have that much firepower.
actually, I remember when Braun was kicking Megatron's ass. I'm just
That's
saying,
true.
you know,
That is true. But
Just saying.
for every Braun, there's a sound wave.
Rocky
Right.
says the Insecticons had the swarm. I get it, but how many guys you want to fucking
came
look?
later.
Yeah, I
later.
mean, then of course, with the one good thing was at least the Decepticons had the first combiner. then that was it. It was a game changer because I remember that episode when they came in. It was a Sunday.
Man.
I
Heavy
caught it on a
Metal War.
Sunday. It was one of those Sunday episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sunday morning
Great.
episodes.
So great.
I was like, as a kid, little fat boy down. What is that? Well,
Yeah.
I remember my Sunday morning was killer, man, because I was trying to watch Transformers before I went to church. Because mom was like, get
I'll be there in a minute.
ready for church.
Uh-huh.
See, yeah, this episode almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah, almost nothing.
Yeah.
Get that slap. No, Ricky, I'm gonna tell you, man, Ricky, that don't count because only people they knew were the three main figures. Bombshell, what was it? Kickback, and what was the other things? It's
Bombshell,
three.
Kickback, Shrapnel?
Yeah, but they were able to
Shrapnel.
clone themselves. They were.
That's
able to clone
true,
themselves.
but like people weren't buying.
No, but yeah,
80
nobody
of
was.
those
Nobody
as
was.
kids.
The team building back then is.
Yeah, but you would team because they was different personalities for
for everything.
Skywarp and Thundercat and Thundercracker.
Well, that's why
and all them
I remember when I told you guys once I got all these guys together, the Seekers finally, they look great. I love having them together, and they should be on a shelf together. But I wanted to like sprinkle them through my collection. Have one on this shelf. I want one with Thundercracker with the reflector in his hand, the camera from the episode with the reflector bots with him, and I would love. I'll buy another set just to put them together. That's how fucking great these things look. You know what I mean? But I always thought like all my Seekers need to be together, but I'm trying to break away from that and kind of like sprinkle them throughout my collection. So.
No, I just said that was a good point. I didn't mention no names at that point, Ricky, but way up, Dormammu made a good point. Dormammu's point, since you want to talk junk, I'm going to go back. There were always way more Autobots, Decepticons. That's what I was talking about, Ricky. So shut it.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You want to open up the doors, bring someone in? You want to, wrap this up?
Somebody's around.
We'll get someone in here. If you guys got something you want to
do.
do.
Jose has to spin tonight too, eventually.
Yeah, I was gonna wait. I was gonna spin, and then I saw you guys were live, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." So I didn't want to.
You got to spin for that spin to win, man. He got some money.
I'm gonna
on
throw
the
this right now. I'm gonna throw the link into the Realm of Collectors Facebook group and pop in here if you got something that you want to show us right out the box. We're not saying make it a fucking 7-hour. We're not saying make it a 7-hour fucking excursion here. But hey, come on here and hop with us. Hop in, hang out with us. Why don't we go out on a high note? Let's bring the fucking fam in here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's realm out the box.
Bring Fred Price, boo, on church. I remember that. That's how I knew it was time to go outside.
Right, exactly. Yo, as soon as he said that, I had a flashback. I was like, oh
dude, I used to have to run home. It was at 3:00, and we got out at 2:45. And I was well more than 20 minutes away when I was in fucking, in school.
I was
and we didn't have a VCR, you know what I mean? We just barely had a TV.
To watch them, you were lucky to watch it, shit.
And that's why when they replayed them on Sunday mornings, I would get the last 10 minutes always. You know what I mean? I'd be at that second. Now we return to the Transformers.
Yeah.
That's why I was so pressed to watch them in the morning because we was in church literally all day long. And, my father, I couldn't record Transformers because my father was recording the games because, he gonna miss the game because we in church. Because I was like, okay, damn, let me just watch as much as I can and then just go. But yeah, man, that was my crisis. So, I don't know.
Dude, I don't think I remember. I saw the whole complete fucking series until I bought them on VHS.
Right, yeah.
Like years ago off eBay, like I'm talking like 99, you know what I mean? That was like the first time I remember seeing it all straight through because they weren't replaying them,
Yeah, I remember renting them from the video store, whatever episodes they had available too.
Like 4 or 5 on every
I used to get the plugs too. It was Arrow's video back in there. It was way before Blockbuster.
Dude, I think the first cassette of Transformers I had was the movie, and it came in that clamshell with that same.
Movies came back in the day.
I mean, by season 3, my friends had VCRs, and I found one that was one of those old school top joints that you hit.
The top loader.
I had a paper route I found when it cost us more to fucking get it fixed than
I remember
to get a new one. But
you was talking about that.
But hey, Cornfield time.
Hey,
Let's see how
Ricky,
bad
you
his
such an
audio
ass.
is.
You such
Can
an
you hear
ass.
me now?
Yes, could hear you. Could hear you. Yeah, I
No,
heard.
you
I heard.
jerk.
He's fucking with you. He's fucking
Shut
with
up,
you.
Ricky. No, get him out of here. Go back to the
Yo.
field.
No, dude, there's one thing of hearing someone and then.
I done seen this dude twice this weekend already, man. Get that guy. out of here.
I love you too.
Hey, yo, cornfield. Nice haircut. Nice haircut.
Oh, thanks, bro.
He's got the mo.
He's looking nice and neat. Nice and neat.
Yeah, appreciate
All right,
that.
dude. What do you got to bring to us tonight? man?
I got one that's I already have it out of the box, and I got the other one that I haven't opened yet that I can open with you guys.
Well, let's go with the one you haven't opened one.
I opened it for a split second, but put it back earlier. So this is what we got.
This is a faux out the box.
So I got
snaps. What is this?
I got the Beast Kingdom Eggman.
I was excited for that.
Oh, we're on a Transformers bench here. Now you're gonna bring
Well,
us down with this?
No,
I got that too.
there.
All right, ready? Let's talk about that. Let's put that other one
is that the
away. Let's
Magic
talk
Square
about
toy?
the other one. We're on a Transformers kick here tonight, bro.
So it
It's
said out the
Thing brought
box.
out
It
a
didn't say
Batman
only
butt plug.
Transformers out the box. I didn't.
That's
Brought out
So-
a bus butt plug.
That's the new
So-
age, right? That looks new age to me.
Now there's a story to why I accidentally have New Age because I was actually trying to get the Magic Square.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
When I saw
All right.
pictures of
You
them,
made the better
when I
choice.
saw pictures of them, the chest piece on the New Age was always darker, and the Magic Square is like that lighter purple color to it.
Mhm.
Well, TF Source, it was my fault because I didn't pay attention to the names or anything like that. I saw the picture. TF Source had a sale where you got the whole entire kit at one time.
Yeah.
And the picture they had showed a light purple. I said, buy now. Bip, 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 buy now. So I was so excited. And then I got it in and I showed pictures in the group chat. And here comes EE Prime. Oh, you should have got the Magic Square. So much better than New Age. And I'm like, this is the Magic Square. He goes, no, it's not. And I'm like, the box is written in Chinese. I don't know the damn difference. I was going by the color of the thing. So
So you got the
It's
New
not the
Age
one I
instead of
was-
Magic Square?
I think you got the better one though.
Eh.
It's the more
Yeah.
solid one. This was the more solid one, I think, probably overall. But the Magic Square just looks a little bit more like it looks like the constructor, like the toy one.
yeah, these big old hands are a lot more dexterous than you think. I'd have been okay with the Magic Square one too.
I think that's the
together.
biggest word that fucking Ricky's ever said on this program.
I'd say some pretty big words.
Dexterous?
And ambidextrous means he could jerk off with both hands.
Hey,
Yep.
shout out to this guy.
Hey, yo, I'm from Florida. It's like milking a cow. You use both hands, just put the milk back in. Get out of here, man.
He doesn't need the whole hand. He just needs the fucking finger and his thumb.
Both
That's it.
hands at the same time,
He's
bro.
good with that. Just the tip.
Don't be fooled by the white guy part. You're raising big top of the
This is
border.
a family show, Rick.
Hey, some of y'all families need to know some of your kids are going to be from the South. So
It is Sunday.
Oh.
And he wonders
So-
why he wasn't here at the beginning.
that dexterous. I learned that word while sitting in the cornfield. Dust kicked me out there. I broke out the thesaurus. I was reading while I was sitting out
Yeah,
there
well,
one
I
day.
hope you got that book close to you.
So,
Somebody said milking gators in Florida. I'm out.
yep.
That's a lot of nipples, Greg.
Wes already knows. Wes knows what's up.
So what do you think
So,
about it, Ricky? Was it? Is
It's
it good?
actually really cool. The only reason why I wanted to steer clear from the get go was I hated how long his thighs were. I think it looks weird from a distance.
Yeah.
From a
But
distance.
But he has so much articulation and stuff. Like by the time I got done posing him, man, I had him like down in some crazy ass little kind of flopped out spread,
What's with
like
the brick
this,
on the back?
and
Why
it
is there
kind
a
of
brick cell phone on the back. The Gordon Gecko.
it's the same as every other Devastator ever been made. It's a dump truck sitting back there.
All right.
Oh, got that.
He's
dump
got
truck.
dumped like a truck.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, super fan.
What up, mommy?
Yo,
What up, guys? What's up?
I don't know why I thought that was Robert D the whole time. It's Robert
I
G.
tried to
God,
tell you it wasn't.
My bad. My
Look,
bad.
Got a
When I
lot of
first
Robert.
Right now,
started
is
in
making
this-
Robert D's making a rack of ribs right now at 9:46 for 11 p.m. dinner.
Because they don't eat
In
till
the
then.
snow.
They don't
In the
eat till
snow,
11.
he'd be out there grilling, out there in the snow.
I miss Rob, man. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I got to call him tomorrow.
Like when I first started in here with you guys, I actually hit Eric up. I was like, "Who's this Dormammu dude?" Because he had said a couple things to me in the chat. Like we're just not anything negative. It was, we were talking.
They
about
don't know anything about you. If you do,
We're-
want to know
we're
more
getting
about
along.
Dormammu, you can listen to the new episode of the One Too Many podcast.
And we were getting along, and Eric's like, "Oh, that's Robert D." I'm like, "D Robert D?" He said one and the same. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to start."
Yeah, I
fucking
thought
with
that
him.
was Robert D. Because they
That's
say
why
He
I
sent
go
you
back
like
and
12
stuff.
friend requests.
If you go back and look at those earlier things in the chats, I'd started fucking with Dormammu, saying some crazy
All right,
off the wall
focus,
shit.
Ricky. Focus.
So, anyways, that was that. Then I found out it was actually Robert G, and he's cool
All right,
too.
we get it.
He's
that
my
does
dude.
that does look better. I didn't because initially you look at it and you're like, man, what is this dollar store Easter basket looking Devastator? Because we all know we bought those KO that Easter basket KO Devastator at some point. But yeah, look at the joints and stuff. It looks good.
I like how it looked like they slid actual like metal piping in there, so it looks like he has
It's
some
got
kind of
pistons and everything.
working
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
pretty decent.
And they did it with the elbows too. I thought that was pretty neat that they did that. And like I said, as long as you don't just stance them and stand them straight up, the thigh issue kind of goes away some. So I don't hate it. I like it. He'll go up with my G1 Devastator, my Toy World, and if I ever get my hands on Magic Squares, that'll go up there too. I mean,
Now, will you still buy a Magic Square set, or you just
Oh, yeah.
gonna stay with this one?
Oh no, I'll buy both.
Because you made the wrong choice.
No, it's because I'm my brain's stupid and it does shit like,
the
oh,
wrong
these would be cool. These would be cool to keep in.
You know what?
robot
I did that
mode.
once before. I wanted to check out the KO Megatron, MP Megatron, and you had the two. You had the one that had more of a toy chromey look, and and then you had one that was like tool. One was Infinite Transformations, I believe, and the other one was some other brand. I bought the wrong one, and then I told Hanny. He laughed at me, and I said, he said, send it back. I said, no, I'll sell this in like 2 minutes. Put it online, got rid of it right away. But, I've done that before too. I purchased because you know what? There's so much out there, and it floods you, and you see it, and you want to get it, and you just start clicking.
And it's a third-party name. I didn't pay attention to it. I just saw the chest color, and it looked lighter in the picture. I'm like, I'm on it, dude. I'm getting
saying
that.
There was Chinese writing on the box. That wasn't cool. Just saying.
Well, I mean, it might not be
He said,
cool,
I don't
but
understand
it's
it.
accurate. Tell me what that box says.
I thought they used to have.
There's gotta be New Age.
Used to have a symbol.
It's because it's showing you the Diaclone. That's a Diaclone thing, man. The Diaclone.
Oh, that box is different though, Dust, than their normal stuff. That looks different.
But no,
They're trying to toy it out. That's why.
So
it has New Age on it though.
it does
It
like
has
in
to.
like
It
little
has to.
writing in the top corner if you look closely.
Okay,
it's
He
like
didn't
a
look
little
at
box.
that. He didn't look
Okay.
at that. He didn't.
Yeah, it was a fail. But all I decided I'd do is if I do ever get the Magic Square, I'll just break this down into individual bots and like have it at the feet of Toy World, like it looks like he mass shifted upwards or something like that. I'll just do something like that.
You probably got the more solid one overall, though.
That's what everybody says, and it is, man.
It depends
this
on
thing
if
ain't
you
no
want
joke.
something solid, more posable figure. If you want something a little bit more show accurate, I
Or a
would
little
say.
more thicker, yeah.
The only non-solid thing on this is this right here. Watch this. Boom. That little ab crunch. I can flip it back and forth without even touching it. So if you pose his arms wrong, like I had him holding his gun, if you pose it too low, it pulls him forward. So you just have to offset it.
Oh,
Now it's
that's
automatic
a deal
bowing
breaker
action.
right there.
That's it's not deal breaker. It's just something you have to learn to work with.
That's
So, I mean,
the pelvic
Coming live
thrust.
Thursday nights on the Realm of Collectors channel, Milking Gators in Florida with our new host.
Ricky
in the
but it has light up
Ricky!
features and all that shit. I didn't put the battery.
Yeah, the eyes light up, right? And
The eyes light up. The gun shoots, and I'm assuming it has a sound effect because there's like a little speaker hole in the side of it.
Nice.
So I haven't put
gimmicks
batteries
guy,
in it
dude.
yet.
I like that stuff.
I'm a sucker for that, dude. Man, I've been called worse, Wes. It's cool.
All right, so you're
Well, it's
happy with your
cool.
purchase, man. What was that? Like $750 when you're said and done?
No, it was like 220 or something. It was on sale. They had like this big
These fucking
sale
legends.
on
200,
President's Day.
220 something is really good.
MP
Yeah.
fucking prices.
It
man.
was a President's Day sale they had on.
But
on
to be fair
TF.
though, Dust, we paid more for Hercules than that thing.
Dude, don't even. Dude, here's the funny thing with me with Hercules. I flipped my Hegemon for $400. Hercules dropped to $400. I said, I got the money to buy Hercules. I fucking paid $400. A week later, it was worth nothing because Constructor came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
They released the silhouettes for
Same
Constructor.
shit,
I was
bro.
like,
Same shit. Me too.
That's messed up.
da 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 dust.
$400 later.
I sold my Hercules for $100.
Yep.
$100
Oh,
shipped.
Yep.
$100
Yep.
shipped.
But then,
Trents to
What?
Trents. If you guys know
other
who
than
Trents
that,
is.
bot wise, the only thing I got was my Starscream, and I already shared the picture into the group for that one.
Cool.
Nice.
For the deformation space one.
You happy? You good with them?
Oh, I like them. Like
Yeah.
I immediately, y'all saw I put that picture of the two Skywarps next to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Well, that
dude,
was
it-
just apples and fucking
That MP11
futuristic
mold,
Capri
like,
Sun.
it's crazy how fast
Couldn't compare those two
something
together.
simple changes your mind. Like that MP11,
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it on the shelf. Like it looked
Yeah,
fine.
we
There was no
loved- we
problem
loved
with
for
it.
years, man. Yeah.
And then you guys started with your deformation space shit.
Hey,
And I started seeing the pictures and I'm like, oh my God. And you guys are talking about it. I'm like, man, that looks really nice. And then I got it in hand and I'm like, man, I have 6 MP11 molds because I have the 3 Seekers and the 3 cone heads. I want to throw all them bitches in the garbage. I'm so
Yo,
mad.
but the cone heads, man, that's the only thing you got right now.
Yeah,
So-
but think
But
how
you
long
know
it's
they're
been.
coming.
Think how
You
long
know
it's
they're
been. It's been
Yeah,
years.
I
It's
got
been
the-
what,
I got
7
all
years?
the
7
time.
years since those came out?
It's been a long
I'll
time.
sit on these just like I sat on the Seekers, but you know, deformation space, they're not going to just leave that mold sitting around. They'll go back to the cone heads.
They
I know
should.
they will.
This is where I don't know how much display space you have, but you could keep your 2-inch or whatever your newer masterpiece and just find someplace different in an area and just put
I'm
shit
gonna
up.
plane mode the MP11.
For the land of
I have it-
misfit toys, you know what I mean? The old school stuff that you could still go into a different room and still enjoy them. You know, you
Well, I
can
have
still enjoy that.
when I bought them because remember being late to the game, almost everything I've got was secondary market.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I got mine, they came with those little fancy flight stands, the little gray
Yeah.
block
Yeah,
little
yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah,
with all
yeah.
their names on it and all that shit. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna transform them all back into plane mode, have them on those, and put them up on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. See?
That's
So
smart.
that's what I'm gonna do with them, and then to have but those deformation spacemans. The only negative thing I've had in mine is the paint on Thundercracker and Skywarp is so thick that getting it to tab into plane mode has been kind of a pain in the ass. But if
Yeah,
you
I
work
had
them a
that
couple
You
times,
transform your toys?
oh yeah, I do. Oh
Do
yeah, I
you even
do.
transform, bro?
Absolutely. I'm the guy
If
who
it comes in
I'm the guy in the chat telling.
Do you even transform, bro? Now you see where that came from?
Yeah, tell
telling
Jose to do the
that-
gimmick.
Now you see where that
Yeah.
came from back in the day with us? Do you even transform, bro?
that double evil has, and I'm with Wes on this one. I don't like base modes, but that double evil has one of the best looking ones available. It's
Yeah,
like when you put that thing in the base mode, it actually looks halfway decent.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right, we got someone else in here. Dormammu, Rob G.
Dormammu.
Put him in the hot seat. Dormammu's in the hot seat.
What
Da,
up, dude?
da, da, the hot seat.
We like some too.
So
Real Robert G.
So I don't have new Transformer.
Oh no,
stuff.
you're gonna take us off the path? You better not
No,
be taking us off the Transformer
no.
path.
I got a story about patience saving pockets because
All right.
Kingdom Blaster continued to elude me, and I was waiting on BBTS to fulfill that pre-order need, and just so happened, of course, Hasbro Pulse. They came up with their usual,
That's
now in
dustism right
stock.
Yeah.
Now in stock. We've reloaded the
nice.
stock. So I weighed my options. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to pay for the shipping, or am I going to wait for BBTS in there, in the $4 pile of loot because I've already got stuff in my pile. But I looked at it. I'm weighing the costs. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it, and that's what I did. So I ordered Blaster yesterday, so he's on his way, which is great because who knows how Legacy is going to pan out for the box sets, and especially after the live stream GI Joe where they're like actually admitting to stuff being on a boat in the middle of nowhere along with your Porsche burning on the seas. Who knows when that stuff's actually going to arrive? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to dig in. And best part, I saved money because I actually had some credit card credit to go to, some points on that. So
Bam. There you
yeah.
go.
So it paid for the tax, it paid for the shipping, and it even paid for part of the figure. And I'm like,
So where is
done.
it?
On its way.
Oh,
But in the meantime,
whoa! Just so you know, let's wait for it to get here out the box.
On its way.
When we say right out the box, we're meaning having in your hand, taking out, not right out of the shipping container. That's a new show coming on Friday nights.
But
Right
only
out
if
the
it's
shipping
robots.
container.
Right out of the shipping, right off the shipping container.
Right out the shipping container.
only if you're trafficking, folks. No, actually, I did actually have a surprise from Amazon.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
Unmasked Batwoman.
Does it even transform, bro?
It does not, but it's
All
a
right.
Todd.
We'll let it go.
It's a Todd that has no side eye, which is the only reason why I actually got it.
You made me put my
Todd.
Batman
Hey,
away.
Todd.
Can somebody tell me something about that thing? Like, was that in a comic book or something? Because she wasn't in a
So
show.
yes, the Batman
Yeah.
Beyond comic series
Yeah,
that's been over the last couple of years. They actually had a Batwoman who also had the suit out of it, and so I think her name is Cassie something or another.
It was
And
Cassandra
so
Cain's like daughter. Or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And so I always personally, I like the Batman Beyond series.
Yep.
I didn't follow the comic nearly as hard, but the series to me was always like that perfect iteration of the future of the Justice League and where everything went with that. We had some great years with Batman. We had some great years with Superman, the animated series. We had some great years with Justice League. And Batman Beyond was kind of that that bow that tied everything together in the end.
Yeah.
Even before they got into like Teen Titans, not the super deformed one, but the actual Teen Titans. So
Batman
I
Beyond was
particularly
before
like the
Justice
designs
League.
of the Batman Beyond world. I'm not like keen on all the characters, but I mean, this is not. I like the way that the suit designs are. So for me, like I'm trying to build out a shelf of just core DC characters that I like the designs for. So I'm not like all in on everything, but I certainly go for stuff that appeals, for what I'm looking for a shelf. So yeah, I went to pick this up, especially since it was on a discount even before it was released from Amazon. So I was like, hey, that's a deal, If I'm gonna go for a Todd, I'm gonna go for a Todd at
You
cheap.
got it out of the box yet?
I am yep, right out of the box.
Bam.
Hey.
So
Not bad looking. Not a bad looking piece.
no,
Yeah,
not a
that's-
bad looking
that's-
piece. And really, what it is, I didn't like the head sculpt on the original, which is just the face mask. I was waiting for an alternate head on this one in particular, just because, again, character is pretty cool. She is kind of she doesn't take any crap from anybody, and she kind of does things her own way. It's got the same wing build, and kind of the same as the Batman Beyond figure with the wings and the way that the wings attach.
Mm.
But the articulation is good. It's not as off-putting as the one that's the masked version. To be honest,
Ladies and
Does
gentlemen,
it come with the mask?
ladies and gentlemen,
it does not, because
He's a
of
boss,
usual. Yeah, as usual, Todd only includes
you
one
say,
head
D?
with everything.
I didn't hear you, bro.
she's a boss, bitch.
Yeah, as usual, Todd only includes one head with his figures and expects you to buy a whole other figure for another head.
That's Todd.
That's Todd.
Toddy Mac. It's
But
Toddy
it does
Mac.
come with, and
Todd?
this was another
Hey, Todd?
reason. It actually comes with the blast effects,
Blast effects.
an extra
Dude.
set of hands, and the battery.
Wonder
Blue
powers
Jets.
activate.
Yo, that woman looks like
Yo, that Batman looks like
It
he must
does.
be, he
It
must be
does.
drinking tonight. We got a yo, we got a couple y'alls in the chat. Wow, Brian's drinking tonight.
It really
He's
does.
ginning it up.
yeah.
It's Gin Squad.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
the
little-
chin kind of, yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
There. Got that Michael hair. It's the Michael hair.
The cheeks,
That's
the
definitely-
eyes, the nose. Oh my God.
Oh
yo,
my God.
nose. Gives it
Y'all
away.
are terrible. Y'all terrible. Y'all get off my boy Mike, man. Y'all get off my boy Mike.
You can probably still see the Pepsi stars up top there.
is it the right color of Pantone, folks?
No, see,
Y'all get
one
up off
step
my
too
boy
far,
Mike,
Rob.
man.
One step too far, dude.
Y'all leave my boy Mike alone, man. Listen, I tell you, black or white, that dude has always made great music.
I see the pun there.
Hey, listen, I will contend anybody to go backwards on his video work and go backwards on the work that he's done and tell me that
Oh, he's done some
he
work.
still was not one of the best.
Shout to Fellman.
One of the
No
best.
doubt.
Dude's probably top 2. Like you'd be in a
Yeah.
fight with somebody to knock him down.
Yeah, he's the best in my opinion. I know Prince is up there for a lot of people, but like
Prince
Mike
is up there
the
for
man,
me
bro.
to be honest.
All right,
Michael had
how
a
the legs
run from when-
articulation.
Okay, we can get into that, but yeah, no.
Quick, while
It
he's
looks
drinking,
good though.
Michael's
like-
been making music from time he was 6 till he died. You can't beat that catalog.
Yeah, that's rough.
You're right.
Especially
Totally
since he
right.
died at 33.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was 43, right?
He was
I don't know.
52
I
or
just
something like
threw
that.
the number out there. I'm just saying that he
He
should have
was in
stayed
50s.
alive longer. What are you doing, Wookie?
Yeah,
So,
Wookie over there eating
that was
boxes.
my grab. That was my grab for the week. That was my new for this week.
It looks good though.
So,
Like that thing has a presence.
Yeah.
It has.
It definitely does,
presence.
and like I put it up against like the classic Batman that I have, and I've got the McFarlane standing, the statuesque Batman with the
Okay.
arms that people keep breaking, and
The
no,
year
it looks
two
good
one.
up against the whole thing. It's a good scale. It works well in this case, and it again, not for everybody, but if you do collect that line, this one is actually a pretty decent release. I would suggest it.
Hey, it's not
He's
the
hit or miss.
that
it's
is
not
the-
the
that
McFarlane
figure
line,
actually-
Rob. But if you want some more DC stuff, man, hit me up in chat after this. I got a bunch of them I can let you go through.
I'm sure you got a bunch of
Private
like
chat.
DC icon stuff, right? I'm sure.
I got
Because I got
Private chat.
I've got boxes of stuff.
They're
from
talking about
Black Suit
private
Superman
that's-
from all
hey,
that
Rob.
from all that classics DC.
Hey Rob,
Yep.
that figure though, it definitely screams Billie Jean is not her lover.
I can see that.
that kid don't look nothing like me.
See, you know what's cool with Dormammu, man? I learned a little bit when we had him on Cheap Plug One Too Many Podcasts. New episode's up right now. He's all over the place with this shit. Not just Transformers, not just action figures. Huge old school video game connoisseur.
Funny you should mention that because
Here we go. Segue.
That game used to be back in the day.
Get a fight.
That's
Yo,
classic shit.
I would love to play that. I would
bring
love
it
to play
over.
that
I will
shit
fuck
again,
you up
bro.
with Method Man all day with Method Man. Dude.
That was my
were the
game
shit,
back in the day,
bro.
man.
Those were
Yeah.
the shit.
Red Man was a
Where'd you
beast.
find that?
I have had this for years.
Still your original copy?
This is still my original copy.
That and the
Wow.
second one were the
Because I've
shit,
been
yo.
converting all
Yep.
my titles over. I've been modding out my PS2. I threw a hard drive in there, and I've been ripping all my original stuff
Yeah.
over too.
I did not know
Yeah.
anything about his love for old school video games until
So
That's
I
awesome.
once again.
I pulled
Once Too Many
that out.
Podcasts, but-
I pulled God of War 2.
Oh, I
God,
had that
dude.
still now to this day. I play that on my
Me too.
PlayStation 5.
Mhm.
And one of the better, other than I got Tag Tournament, but
Tekken 5
Tekken
was
3.
a good Tekken,
7-5.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Wu-Tang had its own fighting game, right? Because I always remember.
Garbage.
Yes.
It was
Yes,
I
garbage.
remember
have a
hearing
garbage.
the
I
instrumental,
actually do have
to "You Gods
garbage.
Rumble."
Yeah.
You Gods Rumble.
Yeah,
Brief,
it was-
dun beef,
And like-
rumble. Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun.
was
And like
that
one
was
of the
key to
finishing moves was
PlayStation
like
1.
the Killer Bee Swarm or whatever like that.
Dude,
or-
I gotta
it
go
wasn't
back and
good.
watch some videos for that game, man. That
Yeah, Wu-Tang. What was it? Wu-Tang.
they had a fucking video game.
That
How-
game was,
It wasn't good.
Hey.
It was but
But
the
None
name
of them.
sold it.
None of them beat Shaq Fu. I don't care what any of y'all say.
Shaq
Fu
Fu,
was
I
the shit.
remember that.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cornfield.
Shaq Fu was a fun game, man. I
Shaq
was
Fu is
a
awesome.
kid.
I didn't know.
That's
I thought you were talking about
stupid.
an album. I was like, oh my
No,
god.
the game.
The fighting game.
The
The fighting game was Shaq.
I didn't know
on it.
that.
was
I
good.
didn't
Shaq
even know they
fighting
made
game.
one.
It was a
Wow.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat skinned with Shaquille O'Neal on it. It was awesome.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It just wasn't there was no finishing moves, but it was hard, man. That game was hard.
Yeah.
Things that will make you things that will still make you not like Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you haters! You haters!
Dude,
I
I
enjoyed
mean,
that
Space Jam
movie,
2 is
man.
garbage. Come on, man.
I enjoyed
But no,
it.
That Wu-Tang game was PS1. I actually do have that
PS1.
one too.
Yeah.
Because that was one again.
And you
phenomenal
could put
disc.
you put the CD in your the game in your CD player.
Yep.
You could hear the tracks.
Yep.
Nobody knew you could put PlayStation fucking disc in your CD player and hear the music from the games.
Yep.
So I was sampling like music from like Tomb Raider and shit like that. Like before it was even nobody knew the audio tracks were there. I just threw it in one day and said, "Fuck it, let me see what happens."
I mean, what other game are you going to actually have Mortal Kombat with the Wu-Tang in it?
Yeah. That was great, man. As even if the game was bad, but how many bad things did they slap the fucking Wu logo on? You know,
they was
because
just that thing that
I
was just
found-
doing,
the only
man.
one
Just
that I
make
found
that
was
money.
just as good was Afro Samurai the game. Because all that had original tracks. That was all.
You talking about the most recent one, right?
The most
recent
recent one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that game was amazing. Afro Samurai still to this day, it goes down as one of the best hack and slash games I've ever played.
I would agree. I would wholeheartedly agree.
Video game talk.
Really, really good. I like that. But do you guys remember when Street Fighter went 3D with the EX? Street Fighter EX layer? Yeah, that was dope. I had that on PlayStation 1.
I used to
That
play
in
that.
Rival
I used to play
Schools.
that.
Rival Schools.
Oh, Rival Schools.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember that
Time.
too.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I
Hold
bet
on, I
Robbie
got
about
my-
to pull
I
it
got
out.
It's good memories,
Of
man.
course
but
he
it's hard-
has. Of
it's
course
hard-
he does.
Of course I
It's,
do.
it's hard to go
Of course
back
I
to some
do.
of that stuff now, though. Like a lot of that stuff don't really like hold up like now.
So
especially
EX
without
Layer
kind
is actually a new game now.
Street
Yeah,
Fighter
EX. I remember that.
that. I used to like those. I like those.
That was actually the first game I had for PlayStation when it came out. PlayStation 2. When the PlayStation 2 came out, that was a release title. That and Tekken. That was a release title. But that what did you guys play the new EX Layer? Like they have, it's not Street Fighter, but EX Layer has their own series. Like Akira made it. It's like $4 on the PlayStation Market. If you want a good fighting game for $4, it's dope.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
A lot of good
I would-
classics out there.
I wish they would re-release those Def Jam games, but with the music and the licenses.
I agree.
They really can't do it.
Yeah, it's probably right now. It's hard to do that again now.
You can't. Yeah. But it had
The
that.
way
old,
things have changed hands so much over the years.
It was that fucking awesome No Mercy engine that they had with the Def Jam skin over it. Like it was awesome. Those two games.
It was really dope. And EA made that, right? Wasn't that Electronic Arts?
Yeah,
they
it
got
is
the
an
time,
it is an actual EA.
Do y'all remember like
game.
NFL Street and NBA Street?
Yeah, that's all the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
That's all the same
Yeah.
engine. That's all the same company. EA
Yeah.
Big, I think it was.
Yep.
Ooh,
Big.
shock,
That was
I
like
love
their
that.
big line, right, or
Yep.
something, right?
Yeah.
I used to love to
Yeah,
play
he
the
did.
football on the beach and like slam people in the waves and shit like that.
Mhm.
Well, that's what you did on Sundays in Florida, not just a
Yeah.
video game.
Just Sundays, that's what
Just
we
a
do.
Yo.
regular Sunday.
Hey, football is life down there, man. Football is life for them boys.
Yep.
Big talk. So is that it for everybody?
Rock Jesus, NBA ballers.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think
NBA
I think we milked this cow as far we could go here, broadcasted. If anybody wants to hang out with us on an unbroadcasted, hey man, I'm on vacation. I got about another hour or so in me on a R.O.C. hangout. If you guys want to hang around, not saying that everybody's here needs to hang out, but hey, I'm gonna do it. If you guys want to pop in here, the link's in the same link that's in the Facebook group right now.
Oh, the
So
lights
pop
up.
in here. Hey, look at that! It's a bat plug.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I knew he was about to say it.
Hey, look
It's
at
like
these
that,
butter.
though.
Yo,
look
the
at these
eyes light up.
Look at these butterfly joints
Look,
and
look. He had to be that guy and slide that in.
Look at the butterfly joints, McFarland.
That's
Look at him
cool.
go.
Oh God!
Double jointed knees, double jointed
All
elbows,
right.
ab crunch.
That's a mini. That's a mini Mesco. It's got a pajama suit.
Yep.
Gonna sell me some iced tea.
I smell some
Oh.
corn. I smell corn.
All
Anybody smell corn
right,
out there?
so let's get ready to wrap it up, Dust.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man.
Let's
Let's
wrap
wrap it up. I'll take it. Let's do some good nights here. Let's do a little good night shout outs here, man. I don't want to keep calling the same thing, but you know,
Yeah.
let's go around the table, tell me where you find you. No, let's just say some good night shout outs here. Rob.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Rob, what you got?
All right.
D.
I'm Rob Janez. You can find me on Facebook. You can also find me on here and there on the Realm, and also on the. I always forget to mention them. I also help admin on the Till All Are One Transformers Facebook page too.
Damn.
Yeah. So and of course, as always, super fan of the Dust Mites and Cobra Law Records. So
He is the super
There you
fan.
go.
How do you feel that me and Nate's doing another album?
I'm so excited.
Oh,
I cannot
God.
tell you how excited. I saw that. I was like,
I thought I
no,
was up.
no.
You sound more excited than Dust.
For a moment,
Dust
I
is
was like,
thinking oh my god, I gotta send him 4 beats just for him to tell
No,
me to
you
say
know
that.
the funny thing is, me and Nate had a conversation the other night, and I played him some new stuff, and it was stuff that was already done. So he says he'd never heard it, but I pulled up the emails when I sent it. So fact checking, but
Receipts. I got receipts.
But yeah, I'm doing other work too. So I just don't want to. I'm creating so much. I don't want to get lopped in. We just did something. So, but our new forecast, our new thing is like no 20-track albums once a year. Let's drop three projects once, in a year. That's a little bit smaller, but it's hit. It seems like what a lot of the rap artists are doing now.
7 tracks is considered an album now.
They're
by
dropping.
Grammy
They're
standards.
dropping little EPs, to keep them in the mix. You know what I mean? And I told them every one that we do, let's just change it up a little bit and make something different. So
I remember
I'm down as long as I'm making beats. I'm in.
Yes, I remember that. So, yep,
7 tracks
like
was
an
the
EP.
single.
Yeah, the maxi single. I mean, a Wu-Tang album was 24 tracks. You got an hour and a half worth of music
on there somewhere too. They like to hide shit on there.
But you know what, guys? After how many, dude? I just put our whole catalog on fucking Spotify and Amazon. I just put it. It's gonna be up there. But I just spent almost 4 hours on Friday night putting that all up there for us. So it's gonna be available on streaming platforms for you guys to listen to soon. So you don't have to go to Bandcamp anymore or listen to MP3s because that shit is just over with.
But I like buying you beers for your music.
Yeah, but you can still do that. You can still buy.
He's got PayPal.
But I'm just saying, like, you could get on Spotify, Amazon, all the old Nathan Haskell stuff, the Cold Silver One, all those albums are going to be up and available very shortly once they get cleared.
Make sure you share us like a link or whatever in the group once you
we'll do a proper whatchamacallit. But hey,
I
we're
use
getting out of here.
Spotify.
My name is Dust Mites, and thank you guys for joining us. That's my outro.
Derek B, where you at, man?
Hello, I'm Derek B. Find me.
Man, that was all kinds of sexy, man. I'm gonna need you to take some of that bass out of your voice.
My name is
man.
Derek B. Don't let me bring Sucker MC instrumental up. I just learned right now. I was listening to an old hip hop podcast with DMC. He programmed the beat on Sucker MCs. No, Rockbox. Sorry, it was Rockbox. Yeah, he programmed the beat on Rockbox. You never know this shit until you listen to these podcasts nowadays. Everything's coming out. So I'm sorry.
What's up? Derek B, aka Derek Biggs B on Facebook. Not really on Twitter. You can find me around in the groups. You can find me spending money in TGG. You can find me pretty much, in different circles. But yeah, you can definitely find me at BotCon. What?
I think you're going to find you charging your headphones up.
AKA the earmuffs.
Earbuds.
I forgot. I can't believe I forgot to charge them. I've been
happens.
using
Hey,
It
man.
happens.
Leave it in the past.
but that tells me that I've been using them all week without having to charge them. But that tells me it's got a good battery on them mugs. So yeah, I'm charging the mugs up right now. So I'll be ready. I'll be ready next time.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
I'll
stuff.
be ready.
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, well, you can find me, your boy Eric B, in your Facebook groups. You can also find me right here, right out the box, occasionally when we do it. You can also find my wife and I and our board doing great things for Kennedy's Village, where we are bridging the gap between sickle cell research and care. And until then, guys, you take care. Hurricane BX. What about you, buddy?
Hurricane BX on social media. And in the realm, guys. In the realm. And ETR tomorrow night. Check it out.
Yes.
Yo.
Best part
Good night. Good night.
of your Monday.
Monday. That's right. Oh, you can also find me in the realm health and fitness group, which it kind of
That's-
seems like I'm like one of the only people that post in there, but I'm gonna
I
keep
know.
doing it until
Keep
I hit
doing
my
it.
goal.
Keep doing it. Do it.
Yeah. Ricky, what about you?
You can find me in the groups on Facebook. If you can't find me, I'm either busy milking a gator or sitting in the cornfield. That's all I do, man.
That's gonna
Sounds about right, people.
That's right. That's right.
And the Rock Father himself.
All right, you already did my stuff. I'm good, man. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I had a great time. Vacation is still in effect. I don't go back to Wednesday, so I can't wait for the best part of my Monday. And Tuesday, I'm turning all the phones off. Everything's done. Need to recoup to get ready for real life. So
Yeah, man.
it's been a great week. Great time with you guys tonight. Don't forget, we're going to continue off in the hangout, unbroadcasted when we're done here.
Broadcast.
We'll see
And
who's
the
left.
spin. Yeah.
And don't forget, we're also going to do the spin to win. So we could do it live, right? Well, not live, but we could watch the spin to win with right
Jose?
here on the show while Jose doesn't. What time are you doing it? What time are you looking to do that?
As soon as we sign off.
All right, man. So as soon as we're out of here, the spin to win, go to the group, check out the spin to win. Good luck to everybody that entered. We appreciate it. It's going to a good cause. We got BotCon coming up. Yo, those cups cost money. That booze costs money. I'm just saying. All that shit. We've been out of fucking pocket for fucking 2 years now. We got to get back into this. So, don't forget, just get in there and just get these spin the wins going. And thank you guys for joining us. This is Realm Out the Box, not even right out the box, because we got bum. Jose, used to just be me and you right out the box, right? Now it's Realm Out the Box.
Realm out the box.
Realm out the box.
It's a new name. We got to change that shit up here for that. Of course, we'll keep the 2 one-on-one sessions private with me and you. We'll call it right out the box.
Hey, yo.
Nah, come on, man. That's how we started. We appreciate you guys being here. We love you to death. Shout out to everybody in the chat squad in full effect.
Yeah.
Big clap, folks.
Shout out to Sunday nights, man. Sunday nights is gonna be popping. All right, we out. I'm gonna hit that little bit.
Say it with me now. Realm